What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. It is match day. It is Manchester United away. I am here with Mr. Stelios. How are we feeling today? We confident?
I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50.
Good vibes today, man. Look, Man U away. We haven't lost to Man U since 2022. How mad is that run? I think the longest ever run against Man United.
Yeah, our record's good at Old Trafford in recent years. Normally it was pretty bad, but the last 3-4 years it's been decent. I'm really interested with today's game. I'm not gonna lie, Ben. Okay, because I've been having quite a few heated debates about managers and whatnot, and there's a lot of fans who say Carrick, new manager bounce, whereas I disagree. I've seen a different style of play, a different system, players that were ostracised now being brought back in, and I want to see today. Is Carrick actually a good coach that has turned the tide at United, or is it the purple patch? I'm interested to see what they do against a Tottenham team, like you said, has got a good record there, and best record away from home.
Yeah, it is a big test for them, and also, you know, it's all very well and good doing against Arsenal and Manchester City in the really big games, and then Fulham came round the corner, and I thought that was probably the worst performance from Manchester United of the lot. Obviously, they got over the line, and you know they were 2-0 up, came back to 2-2, and they got a goal in the last minute. But I wasn't as impressed in them in that game as I was in the two previous games. I don't know if you saw the game.
I did see it. They had a lot of chances, though.
So did Fulham, though.
Fulham did, yeah. The thing is, Fulham's a good team, right?
Yeah.
We're talking as if Fulham aren't good. They're a good team. I think. Look, with Spurs away from home, you know what you're going to get. We're going to be resilient. We're going to be in the game to the end, and most likely we get a draw. That's kind of what I see from Tottenham away from home. With United, they've got better players up top.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it, and they can punish teams. It's just whether or not they've got a manager that can get them playing a type of football that can dominate that midfield and create those chances for those players. And I think under Carrick they do, which is why I don't think it's a manager bounce. But you're right. At the Emirates, they were brilliant against City. Listen, it's a derby. Anyone can win those games. Fulham, you would have thought, yeah, this should be an easy win, and it wasn't. So maybe we're going to give them a Fulham-type game today.
Let's hope so. Let's run through the lineup. So for Spurs, we're going for a 3-4-3. Vicario and goal, Palhinha, Romero and Van de Ven across the back three. Archie Gray and Destiny Udogie as the wing-backs. Gallagher and Pat Mate-Sarr in midfield, with Odegaard and Javi Simmons supporting Dom Solanke. So what's your initial thoughts on the lineup?
First of all, good to hear Van de Ven's back.
Yeah, and Romero.
Good Van. Yeah, I mean,
Romero's still captain, don't worry about that.
Yeah, it just goes to show all this social media comments said, Frank's response, it's all nonsense. At the end of the day, the best players will always start, right?
Yeah.
And he's a good player, so good to see them too. Archie Gray as the wing back, I'm 50-50 on.
We're kind of left with no option there because Spence isn't even on the bench.
Yeah, so his hand's been forced.
Yeah.
Could he have gone to a back four, though, to not have to do that?
Yeah, he could have very well gone to a back four, and you know, if things are struggling like we saw in the Man City game, he might do that later on in the game. But to be honest, look, we were having a bit of conversation off air. I don't mind the 3-4-3. I think we've looked better in the 3-4-3 since we've moved there. Obviously, starting off with the Dortmund game, we saw it at Frankfurt. Obviously, second half against Man City wasn't the 3-4-3, and we looked terrible in the first half. Burnley, we went 3-4-3. It wasn't the greatest performance, but I thought we deserved the win that day. So I think it's been better than what we've been showing in the weeks prior to that.
See, I like us in the 3-4. I like us three at the back against teams that I consider the bottom 10 or the bottom 12. I think it makes us more exciting, more dynamic, and we should be going for those games and going into a back three. Against the better teams, let's call it the top 6, 7, I actually prefer us in a back four because those other teams can pick us off, and I don't really want to go toe-to-toe with them. So for me, it depends on the team. Are United a top team, or are they in that? It's hard to say because Carrick's only been there 3 games, and until Carrick came, they were a bit of a mess. So
I wouldn't say they're a top team right now, but what they do have is top players that are on form right now, with the likes of Cunha and Buemo, Bruno Fernandes, you know,
Kobe Mainu, Amad Diallo.
Yeah, so their whole front four is probably, there's an argument to say, one of the top 2 front fours in the Premier League right now.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, we said this before the start of the season. Oh my God, they bought him Buemo. Why didn't Frank try and get him to Spurs? But you know, he wanted United.
He did try to get him to Spurs. He rejected us and went to Man United.
Well, there you go. And Cunha, we all know, is a top player. The one that's kind of divided opinion was Sesko, aka Tesco, but he scored the winner in the last game. So is he about to find a bit of form? Who knows?
Well, you're talking about Sesko. We talk about Dom Solanke coming back from injury
He's
and
in
being
great
on
form.
fire. Yeah?
He's in great form.
Sesko has also scored 4 in his last 4 games.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just. Look, my concern, I think your concern, everyone's concern today is Man United's firepower. Their concern should be, Tottenham away from home. This lot don't lose games away from home. So,
but with the likes of...
There's positives for both teams.
First of all, let me just say the Man U team. So it's Lamens in goal, back 4 of Dalot, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw, Mainu, Casemiro midfield, Diallo, Fernandes, Cunha and Mbeumo.
Yeah.
And if we are playing that back 3 with Palhinha, Romero, Van de Ven, obviously 3 very good defenders. Is that enough to combat then what Man you have coming forward?
It all depends on how well Casemiro plays for me. Because Xavi Simons, when he was up against Rice and Zubimendi, he struggled. When he was up against Caicedo at Chelsea, he struggled. Casemiro is another good number 6 in form. So it all depends on Casemiro. If Casemiro has a good game, then I think we're in for a long day. If he doesn't have that stellar game, I think we can do something.
But in those games, Palhinha was in midfield. Now he's going to be in the right of the back 3. So it changes the dynamic a little bit.
Yeah, but it's who's our attacking mid though? It's going to be Xavi Simons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he
I see. That's what. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
when he goes up against a top number 6, so far this season he's struggled, but he hasn't been in the form he's been in recent games. So maybe now he's ready to take on some of these better number 6s. We'll find out.
And also Odegaard, he's been growing and growing over the last couple of weeks. He's the one player that we can get it to, and he can go proper direct, can't he? I think he's shown his ability to take on a man, something that we've had in that position with Brennan Johnson over the last couple of years, has had no ability to take on a man. We've got someone now that can do that.
Yeah, he's been in good form. He's been creative. He's been getting into defences. He's been probably the best we've seen of him since he's been at Spurs. He just needs, Ben, he just needs to get a couple of goals.
Yeah.
Just needs to get a couple of goals where you say, right, this is what we want from a winger. Someone that can get the odd goal and help the team with conversions. Because at the moment, with Solanke, if he's not scoring, we're looking at Romero and Van de Ven. So, it'd be good if Odegaard and the wide players can chip in with goals.
Yeah, we need Xavi to start chipping in quite massively as well. But you're looking at
Xavi too, yeah.
The bench. Bissouma, Byfeld, Dragoshin, Kinski, Muani, Olisesi, Souza, Tell and Williams Barnett. I mean, not the greatest bench in the world, is it?
Yeah, I mean, if you're desperate for a goal, who are you bringing on there? Really?
I mean, Tell is probably going to be the first option, or Muani. But Muani hasn't got a Premier League goal.
Listen, I don't think Muani wants to be at Spurs, if I'm honest with you. I don't think he wants to be at Spurs. Tell, I think he kind of does. But, again, he's not prolific in front of goal. He's better than Muani, though. He's got more. He scores more than Muani. So you'd probably bring on Tell if we needed to get a goal.
What did you make out of what Fabrizio Romano said the other day, saying on deadline day, Duran was open to moving to Spurs, and we decided to put our faith in Muani for the rest of the season?
Yeah, shut down the club. Shut it down. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, Duran is proven in the league as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if we signed him, just imagine the uplifting mood from the fan base.
Yeah.
We all would have been, that's a cracking,
there is a problem there with Duran,
signing.
though, because he's left Aston Villa at 21 to go to Saudi. He's left Saudi after a few months. He's gone to Turkey. He's left Turkey after a few months, and now he's playing at Zenit St. Petersburg. That's where he went.
Trying to understand the psychology of players. I mean, what's he after? Is it the money? Does he think that he can do better than Villa? Where's his head's at? What's his agent up to? I mean, Don't forget, agents benefit from these deals. They take a percentage each time the player moves. Maybe the agent's too much ruling in Duran's head. But look, the question was Duran coming to Spurs. I would have loved it.
Yeah. He's a proper exciting player as well. Bums off seats. He'll hit one in from 35 yards. You know what I mean? One of these kind of guys.
When's the last time we saw a 35-yarder at Spurs?
Don't know. Probably. Richarlison got one from 45 yards this season against Arsenal, but we lost that game 4-1.
Oh yeah, the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or.
All right. Well, the players are out on the pitch. Stel, score prediction?
You're not going to like this.
Well, don't do me dirty.
I'd rather not.
Don't do me dirty.
Can I not answer? I don't want to answer.
You're taking the 5th?
Yeah, I'm taking the 5th.
All right, well, hopefully you will like my... I'm going to go for 2-2 here. I think...
That's a fair result, though.
Yeah, I think with 3 at the back, I think we can hurt Man United going the other way because their defence ain't too great, but they're going to really trouble us going the other way. So I think it's going to be an open game, end-to-end game, and a lot of chances at either end. Spurs got a good record against Manchester United, so let's keep that going and stay unbeaten against them. I want to know your score predictions in the comments section below as well. Let me know where you're watching from. We have got a couple of super chats as well just before kickoff. Jake says, if a doggy plays well, we might get the win here. I think a draw is a good result for us, though, and need to win to stop the relegation battle. Is a doggy the key for you?
I think we're a better team with a doggy. I've said I was really, really frustrated with Udogie not starting against Burnley. I didn't understand that decision, and when he came on second half, we completely shut out Kyle Walker. So I agree with that super chat.
Chameleon Eyes says, big up Stelton, Ben and crew. Pray we don't go just 6 points above safety today. Archie really going to be tested. That's a good point as well because he's going to have Cunha on his side. Cunha against Archie Gray. But he will be backed up by João Palhinha at right centre-back as well.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes, guys. This is an interesting game, honestly. This is a game I'm actually really looking forward to watching to see how it goes because there's so many variables in this one. So many.
All right, well, Carrick there looking on. Frank looking on. Who's going to come out on top? I was asked the question yesterday. I did a little combined 11. I said Frank's the better manager than Carrick right now. And I don't think it's hard to argue that. I really don't. How can you say Carrick's a better manager than Frank right now? 3 games. He got sacked from Middlesbrough this season.
I prefer Carrick's football, but do you know, I don't think you can compare a manager who's been in the game for 14 years to someone who's, you know, still at the early start of their career. It's a bit hard to make that kind of comparison. If Carrick had won a couple of trophies early on, you'd say, well, hold on, there's an argument, but there isn't.
Yeah. All right, we have kicked off here. Vicario. Spurs in their all yellow strips. Vicario batters it down in search of Solanke, and it goes straight through to Sonny Lamens. Is it?
Yeah.
And Spurs being aggressive. Well played, João Palhinha.
I know this doesn't mean much, but I do love Spurs in yellow. And Man United have got a 5-on-3 here. This isn't good. This isn't good.
Bruno Mbuemo over the bar.
And then Mbuemo blasts over guys. And okay, I just want to say from
backing off.
This is why I don't like a back 3 against these better teams, because as you can see, they had 5 against 3 of our players. That's what I don't want in these big games, because the bigger teams, if they have another couple of those, they're going to punish us.
Looked like they were a bit scared of Bruno there. They just kept backing off. Go aggressive.
See, the back 3 only works for me if you've got a solid 2 6s in front. But if you've got 2 6s in front, then it gives that protection.
But it should be a back 3 with Romero pushing up, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't want it, because then if he steps in, then the gap behind him opens up. I get his thinking. A back 3 needs at least one top number 6, if not play 2 there.
All right,
but let's see. Look, that could just be a one-off. You know, first couple of minutes.
Maguire. Who's alongside Maguire at the back? It's Martinez. We need to physically try and go for Martinez, man. Surely that's a bit of a physical mismatch, Solanke against Martinez.
The butcher, they call him.
Yeah, the butcher.
I don't understand. Why is he called a butcher? There's nothing butcher about it. He's more of a lamb chop. The lamb chop.
United just under no pressure, kick it out of play. And Solanke and Man United have won the ball back, and Maguire hoofs it down the pitch, and Mickey van der Ven. Oh, that's a mistake from Mickey. And he tries to make up for it, but Amad Diallo just skips away.
Look how much quicker they move the ball forward under Carrick.
And Mbuemo in.
Van der Ven's got that. Vicario's got it. Well done. Quick pass from the back from Vicario, which is unusual. Normally he holds on to it for 10 seconds, but that was much better. Quick distribution.
But then we've just slowed it all down again.
We have, but at least we've got it out of Vicario's hands.
We'll go back to him in a minute.
Yeah, he's probably calling for it now.
All right, here's Pape Matar out wide to Destiny Udogie. Udogie down the line. That's to no one, man. Nobody's even making the run. Why make that pass? And Lamens takes his time on the ball.
Man United fans in full vocal. They weren't like this with Amorim there, I'll tell you that for sure. Under Amorim, it was a very different mood.
We need to shut down that noise.
An early goal from us will shut it down. Long ball over the top, and Vicario claims the ball. Good defending by Udogie there.
it's very important, the early goal, the first goal today. Because I think Spurs, I think we can handle it a bit better if we're 1-0 up, you know. And if we go 1-0 down, Man City, I think, is the only game.
Oh,
have a shot! Ref!
That's got to be yellow. That was a shooting opportunity. The goalie was off his line. He's got to book him.
Come on.
That was a shocking mistake from their goalie. Straight to Gallagher. And he gets fouled. If that foul doesn't happen, he's got a shooting chance.
Booking, man.
That's got to be a yellow.
He's not going to book him, is he?
Yeah, but that's a joke. Because the goalie's off his line and Gallagher could chip him from distance.
100%. Only against Spurs, they never give them. They never give them against Spurs.
See, little things like that, people quickly forget, but they mean a lot in the game.
100%. Because if you get him booked early on, that's it. He's walking the tightrope for 90 minutes. All right, Spurs have a free kick. Xavi Simons going to whip this one in.
Xavi Simons always looked like he's just got out of bed, doesn't he? It's his eyes. He's got lazy eyes.
Maybe when he was a kid, spent too much time in those coffee shops. Here we go, in.
Yeah, the Amsterdam.
It's a throw-in. I thought it was going to go for a corner for a second there, but it is a throw-in to Spurs, to Manchester United, actually. Since Spurs since 1970 says that should have been a red card. I'm not sure if it was a red card.
It's not a red
definitely
card.
Yellow.
A red is if it's if he's past the last man.
Mm-hmm. All right, Dallo.
Definitely yellow though.
Paulinho wins it. Bit of head tennis going on. Diallo, Cunha.
One thing you will notice with United is they don't dominate possession under Carrick, but when they do have it, they're quite effective.
We'll be a bit like hot potato then, because we don't want to dominate possession either.
See, that little passage of passing from Man U, they weren't doing that under Amorim. This is what I mean. Carrick's installed that.
Mm-hmm. And quickly as well.
This is what I mean about coaching. But if they don't score, it means nothing. So
here's Kobbie Mainoo, snuffed out by Pape Matar, but how's he won that back there?
Why has no one got up to help Pape Sarr there? As soon as Pape Sarr wins it...
There's 3 men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone should have then got the ball. Pape Sarr did the hardest bit, and then the easy bit is just to collect the ball, and they just kind of stood there watching.
That's ridiculous. Man United building up some pressure here with Amad Diallo up against Destiny Udogie. Xavi Simons has come to assist. Here's Dallo now.
Spurs fans are singing Maurizio Pochettino.
Really?
In the 5th minute. What
the
hell?
Are you serious?
They're singing these magic, Maurizio Pochettino. Now they're singing "You on Me."
Wow.
Oh, Man United looking for that intricate give and go in our box, and they didn't quite pull it off, and they've got possession again on the halfway line. Spurs have been pushed back early doors here. Normally we press early on, but they've pushed us back. We're all in the whole team's in its own half.
Come on, win that. Well played, Spurs.
Well done.
Come on now, where's movement? But I think,
well
go
done,
on,
Sarr.
Pape.
Beats one
Give
man,
and go,
1-2.
that's it. Lovely,
Nice
Tottenham. Go on, Pape. Pape's
to...
driving in the Man United half. Plays it to Dominic Solanke. He's in the box, but he just dribbles out. Oh.
They've won it back. Solanke and Simons confused in the little 1-2 there. Well played from Pape Sarr, though.
I think Pape, since he's come back from the AFCON, has been really good.
Do you remember he started the season quite well, then for no reason he got dropped?
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Well, I think he got dropped because of there was a couple of poor performances there, but he should have seen more game time than he did, for sure. But there was also, he had a niggling injury as well.
Yeah, he did have an injury, yeah. Ahmad's hobbling. Maybe he might be going off for Man United, which would be good.
If Ahmad goes off, they'll move Mbeumo to the right wing and bring Sesko on up front.
Tesco. Benjamin Tesco.
Let's see if we got the club card today. All right, Manu just patiently playing it here through the lines to Mbeumo. They are dominating possession at this moment in time. Kobbie Mainoo.
They don't normally do this, actually. They don't normally dominate the possession.
Oh. Well played, Romero. And we've just given it back to him. It's a foul.
Was it? Was it just a hard challenge? See, that's the thing with Romero, because he goes in hard. Refs sometimes give it when it's not a foul because he's just aggressive. But we'll see if it's a foul. Seeing the replay now, see, that's not a foul.
That's nowhere near a foul.
This is what I mean. Because he's aggressive, it looks like a foul when it's not. He's just a strong old school tackler.
He gets special treatment from the refs, and not in the good way.
There was nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And I guarantee you, some Spurs fans will be going, "Oh, typical Romero." Oh yeah. That was a solid tackle.
You reckon he's off in the summer?
Yeah.
But we're going to need to get a monstrous bid. Who's going to come in with that money? That's the thing. Because he signed a new big contract in the summer.
Depends what the club's prepared to accept, I guess. Would Tottenham accept 50, 60 mil?
I don't think so. I don't think they would have accepted that last summer, and now he signed a contract.
The only way I think we keep Romero is if early on in the window we make 2 really good signings to show a sign of we're doing things different now.
What about if Poch came in? Argentinian connection.
Well...
Would that be enough to sway him?
Essay, sit down. We have some steak. We talk. Glass of red. Yeah, you never know. Pochettino, and the good thing about Pochettino is he speaks the language of defenders because he was a defender.
Yeah.
So
that's a foul. Mickey van der Ven's given a foul on Amad Diallo. Free kick halfway inside the half. Mickey already looking frustrated. Yeah, it was definitely a foul.
One thing's for sure, if Poch came back, I definitely think he would get the best out of Spencer, Dogie and Porro as fullbacks.
I think when you're looking at the profile of our wing-backs, Spence on one side and a Dogie on the other side is probably a lot more similar to the Rose and Walker than maybe having a Porro there.
Yeah. Definitely.
Right.
So far, Man United are dominating the ball, but they've not really conjured up anything other than that chance in the first minute.
Yeah.
Spurs are really deep, and we seem happy being deep, and they've just found a little gap through. Ball in the box, it's pinballing around. This is a terrible clearance, and we got away with it.
Why didn't Vicario make the call there?
Why did we clear it across our goal?
God, Spurs.
Brilliant pass into the
Spurs are just panicking now.
corner of the box. Man, you can see what Man United are doing. They're trying to find that killer ball in the box and then just get the shot away. Shot from distance!
Oh my
What
days.
a save from Vicario, man!
What an effort that was. Bloody hell. What's it, Casemiro?
Casemiro, yeah.
Bloody
And it's a
hell.
foul and Spurs get a free kick. Brilliant from Vicario as well, by the way. It was a great shot, but it was a good save as well, Ben. Look at the save.
It was bending away from him. I think you expect him to make that save, though.
Wow.
I think if he lets that in, you would say, you know, because it's not exactly directly in the corner, is it?
Do you know what it is? I like praising Vicario because we're so quick to blast him.
Yeah,
when
it's
he
true.
screws up. I like to give him some praise when he gets things right.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, if he lets
you're
that
right.
in,
He should
it's
save that.
It's a clanger.
But it was quite a powerful shot. Came
Yeah,
at
it was
pace.
powerful, yeah.
That was a good 35 yards, that one.
All right, come on. Mickey van der Ven. Looks at 73% possession to Manchester United after 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's still 0-0. Spurs now playing out from the back. Van der Ven's on the ball.
Come on, Mickey, go on your runs.
Got some space in the midfield now. Can we get out wide? Yes, we can. Good ball from Simmons to Odebert. Can he beat the man? He tries to cut inside. He does, and then he lays it off to Simmons.
Come on, we need to get some men in the box.
Cross in
the
there.
box.
Good cross. Shot.
Oh!
Gallagher didn't get enough power on it, and it
He
just
made the right run, though, didn't he?
trickled into the goalie's hands.
Made the right run, Gallagher. Oh, you just need to get better connection on that, and it's a goal.
Do you know what? Could he have squared that? No, he can't. Now he would have. Yeah, he had to shoot. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't connect with it at all. Barely touched it. And Bremo's in now. Vicario's come off his line. He's headed it out wide. Put Udogie under a bit of pressure. Good skill from Udogie, who.
That's hard ball. No!
How is that a Man United throw? How is that a Man United throw?
That's 2 decisions against Gallagher now. The yellow card in the first minute, and that should have been our ball as well.
I don't get that.
You know how we were saying about Romero, about these tough challenges? I think Gallagher's might be the same as well, because Gallagher's got that reputation about him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tough nut.
Sarr, Javi, snuffed out. Go on, Odebert, win that. Oh, the butcher just claims possession.
Well, Martinez has just beaten our entire midfield.
Well played,
And then he put in a
Kuti.
poor pass, which we win back.
Play it. Go on. How's Wilson
Keep
still
battling,
got it there?
keep
Go on,
battling.
Wilson.
Well done. Well done, Odebert. It's going to go back to Vicario.
Go on, Mickey. Pape's
lose it
doing
there,
some
don't
nice
lose it
bits
there.
in the middle. A doggy.
Well done, Udogie. Well done, Udogie.
Down the line,
well done,
Destiny.
Udogie.
That's
Brilliant.
it. Well played. Go on, Javi. Turn.
That's a foul.
Go on,
Good
play.
advantage,
Play. Gallagher out to
Spurs have got the
Odebear.
advantage. Can they make anything out of
Odebear.
it? Nice ball.
Overlap from Archie Gray. Odebear.
Needs a cross in the box.
Palini have a shot. He has a shot. Here's Sarr now. Shot.
Blocked edge of the box again. 2 shots from distance, but both blocked on the edge of the box.
I'm actually taking shots from distance. What is going on?
It's new Tottenham.
Simmons with the crossfield ball to find Wilson Odebear. Takes it down well. Odebear back to Archie Gray. Gray to Romero, just behind the halfway line. He's just stopped on the ball, waiting for options. He squares it to Mickey van der Ven. Van der Ven out wide to Destiny Udogie. Udogie inside to Javi Simmons. He's got Udogie that made the run, but he decided to check back to João Palhinha. Sarr, quick passing. Simmons out wide to Destiny. Go on, bundle past him, Destiny. Go on, take him on. He goes back to Pape Matar. Spurs growing a bit of influence here.
Sarr's having a good game.
Sarr inside. Maguire gets it away.
Sarr's having a good game.
I was telling you, Sarr's been good since he's come back from the AFCON, man. 14 minutes gone. Spurs have a throw-in deep into the Manchester United half.
Every time Sarr's got the ball, he's beating his man.
Yeah, it's true. There's one of those preachers outside. Here's Gallagher. Archie Gray. All Man United men behind the ball now. Pape Sarr. Let's ask a question.
We need that locksmith that can unpick the door. Archie Gray plays a long ball, hopeful.
To Romero. Here's Solanke.
Can he turn and square it? He's shut down by lots of players. Nice
Gallagher
thinking
into
there.
Javi.
Chance!
Javi. Shot blocked.
Shot but blocked. Spurs,
Van der Ven.
Spurs are pushing United back now.
Out to Sarr. Destiny
United on the
Udogie.
back foot.
Come on, Destiny. Get a ball in the box. Destiny
Yes!
fires it away. Solanke.
Oh my God, have we not got that in? And here comes a counter-attack. Mbeumo versus Palhinha. And Palhinha
Well
showing
played,
some
João.
pace.
Well played, João.
Where
Well
did that
played.
pace come from?
Come on. I just think he looks so much more comfortable in our back three than he does in midfield, João Palhinha. On the ball as well.
He's been playing well there. He's been playing well.
Because he has more time on the ball,
Look
right?
at that ball from Udogie.
Oh.
Look at that ball from Udogie. Drilled it right in the danger zone. Anything could have happened there. Just didn't drop for us. Yeah, Palhinha's solid, man. Listen, people that dismiss or want to talk negative about Palhinha, I've never understood it. I think he's our best signing this year. I think Palhinha has been the best player we've signed. He's a solid number 6.
But I think he's better in the back three than he is at number 6.
He's doing well there. But
Because he has more time on the ball.
it's a defensive position, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I think Palhinha is a top player. I really do. And
So 25 million, you're signing him at the end.
I would
in the
sign
summer,
him. Yeah, I would sign him. It doesn't mean we don't need another number 6.
Yeah.
But I would sign him because you want to build a squad. And he'd be a top squad player. Spurs have
Spurs.
suddenly got control of this game here.
Here we go.
Winning the ball back, getting further
Gallagher.
up the pitch.
Odebear. Archie Gray now. Spurs now in the last 5 minutes have had 95% possession.
It's completely switched. It's basically a table tennis match.
Yeah, this is what I was saying before the game. I think there's going to be chance at either end. I think it's going to be fairly open.
Maybe
And
2-2 is a good shout.
anyone's game, this. It's anyone's game. First goal is vital, in my opinion.
We seem to have got back into that midfield battle, which is good, because we were surrendering it for the first 10.
It's a great switch of play from Romero that finds Destiny Udogie. There's been a few of those already this game. Udogie fouled, free kick to Spurs.
Is that Mike Oliver? Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
I love it when fans do that. Oh, is that ref? Oh, God. Like, what ref do you look at on the pitch and be like, oh, yeah, I
true,
fancy him
it's true.
today?
Yeah, none.
Every time there's a ref, oh, God, not him.
If there's a Spurs fan ref, him. I don't think there is one.
It does look like we're playing 4 at the back, though, doesn't it?
Nice 1-2 down the wing. Palhinha Gallagher.
Here's Gallagher.
Whips a good ball in. Solanke. So far, I have to say, Maguire and Martinez have shut out Solanke. They're on him quick. As soon as Solanke's near the ball, they're on him. They've clearly had a conversation about that before the game. Just Maguire, Martinez.
Look where Paulinho is. This is a 4-2-3-1 with Archie Gray at right back with Conor Gallagher in the 10.
So it's not a back three. Let's have a look. 1, 2. Yeah, it's a back four. Yes, 4 at the back, which is good. It's what I would do in these games.
I think we started off with a back three. I think it's been changed.
After that first minute, kind of. Let's see when Vicaro gets the ball.
See, look, Paulinho is over there, and Sarr there in a double pivot.
No, it's a 3. It's a 3-2. It's a 3-2-3-1.
No, I think it's a 4-2-3-1.
No, it's 3 at the back.
That's Archie Gray, the right back. Destiny's just here.
I don't think he's playing as a defender, as in a back. I think he's further up.
As in, who's the back three then? Because Paulinho was in midfield.
Van der Ven, Romero. Well, maybe the wing backs just rotated for that moment. Listen, God knows, it's Frank. Could be anything. Trying to figure it out. I think he does it on purpose so the teams can't figure it out either. No one knows what's going on. It's just...
They even changed the way they announce the lineups on the Spurs X now in number order now, so nobody can work out what position, what formation we're playing. All right, here's Dallo inside shot. Cunha. Oh my days, what an effort that was! And that's the thing; they've got so much quality. At any moment, they can just pop it in from 25, 30 yards.
Mate, that was a ridiculous shot. That was side of the foot as well. You know, that was side of the foot.
Mate, that reminded me of Gareth Bale against Man City. Do you remember that goal?
Do you know, I was about to say, why is he shooting from there?
Never say that against us.
I was about to say, why are you shooting from there? That was...
So we go again. Mickey van der Ven to Destiny.
Look how much space we've got on the wings.
Oh, he's just lost his footing there, but he recovered it somehow, Destiny.
Mate, there's so much space on those flanks to exploit.
Here we go. Simmons, Van der Ven, João Palhinha.
Yeah, now it looks...
Oh.
I think
Johnny
Palhinha's not
Simmons
in the back
picked
three
up.
anymore. He's stepped into the 6.
This is what I was saying.
Yeah, it's a back 3 with Palhinha in the 6. We've gone 3-2, which is what I said at the start. If you're going to play back 3, go 2 in the holding mid. He's done that.
I think it's...
He's done what I said
I think
at the
it is 4-2-3-1, but I think Archie Gray is holding back and Destiny's bombing forward, if you know what I mean.
I think it's 3-2, and then I need to figure out the rest. I'm halfway there. That ball they quickly play into the middle. We need to stop it because they're doing it every time.
Oh, and here come Manchester United.
Really
Cunha.
They nearly got in there. Really well read by Archie Gray there. You can see what Man United are trying to do. It's one touch, quickly into the middle. Can we get to the edge of the box? He's holding him back. Maguire's literally holding Solanke right in front of the referee, and then he puts his hands up. Yeah, I wasn't holding him. How's he not blown for that? Did you see that?
Yeah, 100%. That's a foul.
He's literally hugging him.
That's 3 decisions now.
That's the worst one because he's right in front of the ref.
3 decisions already in the opening 20 minutes that have gone against us.
There's that ball again. We need to shut that ball into that middle area. They keep playing that ball in and it splits us open. You can see they're just looking for it. They wait. Can we find that pass?
And now the game has switched again, hasn't it? Man United dictating the possession.
I think we're going to take 8-minute
Embuemo, Mickey van der Ven, well played. Van der Ven and Romero just got in each other's
They've got the overload. Ama's going to take the shot. No, he doesn't. Edge of the box.
Bruno Fernandes just hits it wide.
This has to stop, right? It's happening too often in this game. It's that ball in the middle, then it either goes wide or back in the middle, and as it comes into the middle, either in our box or around the box, what they're doing is they're shooting it first time. They're not letting us defend it. Mm-hmm. We need to shut that ball coming in because they're going to take those first time shots.
They'll score eventually.
Yeah, it's going to come. But that first time shot, we can't defend because we can't get to the ball quickly enough. We need to stop it at source.
Spread of play from Solanke. Odegaard just keeps it on, but gives possession back to United. But Spurs have won it back with Conor Gallagher, and it's a throw into Spurs.
Do you know what? They've specifically looked for that pass. They've found the weakness in our play, and that's why they're doing it.
Oh, that's a great angle. This ref cam is brilliant.
That was mental, that shot. I think our best chance of scoring so far is crosses into the box, because we look most dangerous when Udogi's put them in or Gallagher's whipped them in. We actually look like there might be something we can do. Like now, if you can get a good cross in, like there.
Oh, gone.
It's causing problems.
Here's Sarr, Javi Simmons. He checks inside. He's going to have a shot. He thought about it, and he just plays the through ball to nobody.
Why didn't he shoot there? Why did he? What was he?
I see this a lot with Javi, where he just shapes to shoot, and then he just double guesses himself.
No one's going to criticise him for shooting.
Yeah, maybe Frank will. That's the problem. Frank likes those high XG chances. You know what I mean?
Well, 25 minutes gone. It's 0-0.
Doing what he did.
Oh, Van der Ven. He's
well played, Mickey, but he's lost
it. Man United, can they punish us? They don't have the numbers. They've had to track back and start again. Spurs have now got plenty of bodies back. And Man United reset.
And here's Diogo Dalot. He's telling Ahmad to get wide. Here's Kobe Mainu. Back to Dalot. Maguire. Here's Martinez. We need to press them. We need to force them into mistakes. We need to be a bit more intense in this press. Come on.
I know, we're just letting them have the ball, aren't we?
Here's Lamens. So we pushed them all the way back, but...
Then we stop.
Yeah.
But now we slowly start walking backwards.
It's a very cautious method. That's what it is. It's a very cautious approach to pressing. Oh, Mainoo's absolutely done us in the midfield. 1-2. Nice play from Man United. They've got us on the break. But again, look at the amount of yellow shirts running back. It's good defending from Tottenham. And Man United can't capitalise.
Win that.
Oh, well done. Solanke come back, but he's lost it. Edge of the box.
No
penalty.
No.
Carry on. Don't let him shoot.
Well played, Romero. Come on, Javi.
Tries to keep it in, and he's lost possession. And Man United get it. Then Pape Sarr
let's go
gets
now.
it.
Let's go.
Pape Sarr looking for a pass, can't find one, and then
Sarr ball. Yeah.
we win the throw.
What's he saying here, the ref? Oh, he did go through the man to get the ball, but...
That's a penalty.
Do you think so?
Yeah, he's fouled him. It's outside the box. That's a free kick, edge of the box. That is a foul.
I think it's on the line, though, isn't it?
It's not a penalty, but it's a free kick. He's fouled him.
If it's a free kick, then he can't bring it back.
Yeah, that should have been a free kick. It was outside the box, so it can't be a penalty. But
So 3-1.
He did foul him.
3-1 in decisions.
3-1 in decisions.
Big up to everyone in the live chat. We've got 1,900 people here with us at this moment in time. Everyone smash that like button, people. If you want to see more of Stelios as well, his link is pinned to the title here, Spurs Corner. Martinez. Oh, he's found Amad Diallo. And Destiny has brought him down. It's a free kick.
He's going to book him as well. I knew it.
You can't get booked for that if the other one wasn't a booking.
Do you know what?
That's ridiculous.
You know when the ref's going to book someone. And as soon as he did that, I knew he was going to book him. And with the Gallagher one, I couldn't believe he didn't do it.
The thing is, I don't mind that that's a booking, but it can't be a booking if the Gallagher one's not a booking.
I agree. It's a nonsense. It's an absolute nonsense, man. Now Doggy's got to think about all his tackles for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
They've played it quick. They're in, but...
Well played, Destiny.
That was excellent defending from Destiny. In the box as well, he couldn't get that wrong. That's a goal kick.
That's our ball. Yeah.
Well done, Odegaard, for winning us that goal kick. Because he had two players on him then, and he's being pushed.
Did very well, Wilson. Very well.
Respect, man. Respect. Respect.
Come on, Spurs.
Spurs playing it out again to Van der Ven. He's going to look to go up the wing. But Man United have now pushed us back. They've sensed that we're going to keep doing that. And they go long. Solanke gets out-jumped by Maguire. We've lost possession. Man United going to keep moving that ball now.
We just can't seem to retain possession.
Yeah. Long ball forward. Good defending Van der Ven, but he's giving it away. Edge of the box.
Well played, Kuti. Well played. Release.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a foul.
He's not going to book him, is he?
What do you mean red card? Are you crazy?
What?
What are you talking about?
Are you joking? Are you absolutely joking?
Now it's going to be a hate campaign against Romero.
What the hell is going on here?
Mate, now it's going to be a hate campaign against Romero.
What the fuck?
This is bullshit. Really?
God, man.
Romero, do you know what? Let me see the replay because I've reacted based on.
Oh, he had his foot planted,
But
man.
mate, that's not a red. That's not a red.
He's not going to overturn it. They're not going to overturn it.
Really?
His heel is like planted into the grass, and
But it's wet. Do you know what? This is
Of all the players as well, this is the worst thing that could have happened.
I don't
man.
think there can be too many complaints about that.
Do you think that's a red, Ben?
In this day and age, it
I
is.
can see a yellow, but a
If
red.
it studs up in the ankle, they're going to give a red.
That wasn't malicious. I don't think he went in to hurt him. It's a wet pitch. Now everyone's going to hate Romero. Watch the hate against Romero now on YouTube, podcasts, X. It's just going to be a hate campaign. It's bullshit. Everyone's going to, and if we lose today, it's not going to be because of. He's going to get all the blame. Basically, he's going to get all the blame. That's not a red for me, man. I'm sorry.
But the thing is,
I
I don't like those given as reds, but I can see why he's given it because this is this day and age in football. But I don't think there's much Romero could have done about it because his heel kind of gets stuck in the ground and then it's just like studs up in the ankle.
See, the chat split. Some are blaming Romero, some are saying it's not a red. Look, some are saying red all day, some are saying not a red for me. Someone's saying Romero has control of the ball, he's obliged to kick it. Others saying he didn't want to be on the pitch.
Half an hour gone. Spurs are down to 10 men here. This is gutting, man.
I can't believe how quickly the ref did that as well, man. He didn't even want to go to VAR, have a second look. He's just made up his mind like that.
Usually when Romero gets sent off like that, he's absolutely fuming. He didn't even care, look bothered.
He's off, isn't he? He's off.
He didn't look bothered.
He's leaving the club. We're taking off Odebear.
Oh, God.
I mean, who would you take off?
I don't think I'll take off anyone.
I would have taken off Archie Gray. I wouldn't have taken off an attacker.
I don't think you need to make a change. Just put Paulinho there.
You need a centre back on the pitch in the back. Well, is he going to go to back three now? Probably go 4-4-1 now.
If he goes to a back three, just put Paulinho there. I don't think you need to take Odebear off.
Are you allowed to run a poll to see what fans think if it was a red or not?
Yeah.
Because I'd be interested to know what you guys in the chat think. Because for me, I'm saying no. Ben's saying he gets it. Why it's a red. So it'd be good to see what you guys think, guys. Make sure you vote in the poll that Ben's about to put up in the chat. And let's hear what you think. Is it a red or is it not? Man United take the free kick in the box. It's cleared. It's one of our players just gone down with a head injury. The ref's going to blow this. There's two players down with head injuries. Conor Gallagher's gone down with a head injury and so is a Man United player. They clashed heads when they went up for that
We need
header.
to try and get a Man United player sent off.
Well, the poll is so split, man, already. 300 votes and it's 50-50.
There you go. It's gonna
Split in the chat, split in the studio. Sammy, what do you reckon?
50-50.
Sam, that's not really yes or no, is it? If you're the ref, would you have given it?
No.
No. Yeah, look, the poll. 500 votes is 50-50 split. That's as divided down the middle as you're ever going to see in a poll.
Literally.
And look, everyone's voting as well. It's a big talking point. I'm gutted, man. I'm gutted.
I don't think it's going to be Tool anymore.
Alan McCoist is saying that you don't need to follow through on that tackle. That's what he's saying.
So he's saying it was a red.
He's not saying it's a red, but he's saying you don't need to follow through. As in, you don't need to give the referee
Do
the
they have
choice.
an opinion on if it was a red or not?
They haven't given one. Not that I can hear.
It's just so
Let's see what
fucking
Sky Sports say
frustrating,
about
man. And if that's violent conduct, then that's 3 games he's out for. Out for the North London derby.
Oh my
If it's 3 games, yeah.
God, no Romero in the North London derby.
Casemiro in. I've just been rocked by this,
What's
man.
the next one? Newcastle, and then after Newcastle's Arsenal.
Yeah.
So he misses Newcastle, Arsenal, and
Fulham away.
Is it Fulham or Palace before?
I think it's Fulham away after that. Here's Cunha. We just need to get to half-time 0-0.
That's like another injury, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like another injury. People are saying it's a 4-game ban, not 3.
Will it be a 4 game?
I think
Why
it's
would it be
only if
4
it's. I
game?
think it's only if it's violent conduct. I don't think that's going to go down as violent conduct. It's going to go down as just a late tackle, bad tackle.
Yeah, we're just going to park the bus now, aren't we, for the next 60
Why
minutes?
is it a 4-game ban? Why? Because it was his second red of the season or something?
I don't even know. I'm just reading the chat. It could be wrong. Man United pinging the ball around that box, and it goes off for a goal kick. Do you know what now? I think this is what it's going to be like the whole game. It's going to be all United. We're going to be pinned back, and then we're going to... Saying that, though, against Liverpool, we actually went on the front foot when we had down to 9 men.
We smashed them at 9 men for those few minutes.
Maybe we need a Liverpool performance.
We still lost that game, though.
Yeah, we did. I'm so glad I pleaded the 5th before kick-off. I'm so glad I pleaded the 5th. To be fair, it's hard to judge now when you're down to 10 men, isn't it? You don't have any advantage at all.
We were struggling to hold on to the ball with 11 men. How are we going to do it with 10?
Yeah.
We just need to hit them on the transition. There's surely, man, you're going to leave some gaps. That's why we needed Odebear, though.
It's going to get so toxic with Romero after this, you know that? That's what I hate the most, when it gets toxic with players.
Romero's the only one in that team fighting against the board for us, mate. He should get all the credit in the world.
Yeah, but he's gonna get pelters after this. Oh well.
Oh, bloody hell,
Deflected. Man United, they keep peppering outside our box. All game long, they're just peppering. One of them's going to land.
The thing is, our defending, we're defending the ball and giving it straight back to the edge of the box as well. Our defending's
Just inviting that pressure onto us.
loose. It's a very loose defensive display from us.
Corner to Manchester United.
Yeah, okay, apparently if he's done for... No, people are saying it's 3 games now. Oh, 2 straight reds in 1 season means 4 games. He hasn't got 2 straight reds, has he?
I think he did.
Well,
He's
it's
got a
4
red
games.
already, yeah. Embuemo, goal. 1-0 Manchester United.
That was so slow, that shot as well. That was so slow. Poor defending, by the way. And Buemo was free.
The most dangerous player on the pitch in acres of space unmarked.
What is that? You can't go down to 10 men and just leave Embuemo completely free from a corner just to roll it into the back of the net. It's ridiculous. Fuck's sake, man. No way back in this game.
How can you leave the best striker on the pitch unmarked? Look at Mbeumo. Edge of the box, not one player.
Why do Spurs love doing this? Leaving players completely free on the edge of the box. We've done it all season.
Right, Ben, I'm going to say this, okay? I know we're down to 10 men, and there's got to be some leeway for that. But to not defend the edge of the box from that's got nothing to do with going down to 10 men.
100%.
Nothing.
There's nothing to do with that.
That is crap defending.
You cannot
from the team.
hide behind the mask of 10 men and stick up for that defending.
And
That's ridiculous.
by the way, how slow was that shot? And it took forever for Vicario to get into the corner to save it. That's bullshit, man. Do you know what? You've got to look at the character of our players as well. We've gone down to 10 men and the whole team feels like it's sunk. Rather than someone saying, come on guys, raise your game, we're down a man, let's raise the levels now. We can't just let it go like that. We've kind of sunk. We've just dropped a bit.
I think it's from the manager and the tactics that he's probably said. He's probably said, drop deep, make it compact, make it hard for them to attack us instead of
Man United on the counter
showing
now.
any
They're
sort
going to
of
get
ambition.
a man over the side, and luckily it's a poor pass. But Man United have got the tails up. Spurs need to get some motivation. If we can get to half time, and then we need a big half team talk from Frank, and the boys need to just bring it together. I mean, who's the captain now that Romero's off?
Van de Ven.
Van de Ven needs to get the team in and say, right, guys, we're up against it. Let's show some minerals. If we're going to lose, we go down with a fight, like we did against Liverpool.
Ref, no.
We can't just surrender.
You cannot concede the second
Here they come
before
again.
half time. Another corner. Fucking defend the edge of the box this time.
Mate, without Paulinho, we'd be fucked right now. That's another brilliant block from Paulinho.
Thing is, right?
Look how he reads the game. Look, he reads the runner and stays with him. I'm sorry, Paulinho is a quality football player. Up there, he's a quality football player. Do you get it when people criticise him?
I get it in a sense that, in terms of on the ball, we need more in the midfield.
All right, he's not technically brilliant, but
Yeah, but from that aspect, that's where people criticise him for. I don't think they criticise the quality of the player
we
and
never signed
the
him
other
for that, did
aspects
we?
of. But that's what we need in the middle of the park, though.
we signed him to be that enforcer. That. All right, technically I can agree. I can say, yeah, he's not.
Oh,
What a save from
bloody hell,
Vicario.
man.
Vicario with up like a salmon to tip it over the crossbar.
That was an assist from Solanke, that. Oh, what a save.
Mate.
Fingertips.
He's done so well there.
You're right. Technically, he's not a Scotty Park or a Dembele, but his defensive brain is tackling.
Yeah,
he's
no,
tracking back,
I don't
he's
think
blocking.
anyone doubts that, though. I don't think anyone doubts that.
I think he's the best we've got.
Yeah, for sure.
Udogie getting into trouble there, and he wins the foul. We get the free kick.
We need to get a Man United man sent off here, man. This game's done.
We need someone to wind up. Who can?
Martinez probably.
Bruno can be wound up.
Bruno as well.
Bruno, who's gonna wind him up? Romero's the wind-up merchant.
It's true.
Look how slow that shot was going in as well. Mind you, it's bloody accurate though.
It was right in the corner.
Michael Carrick has got the strikers at Man United scoring. You know that.
But they're all top players.
But he's got them ticking. Under Amrim, none of them were ticking. Cunha was awful. Oh no. Oh, thank God for that. I thought, mind you, that looked offside. To be fair, if he did get on the end of it, it was a long ball over the top, and it went to Vicario, but their player got in behind all our defenders.
The thing is, right, before Romero got sent off, he was doing such a good job for the team in terms of, blocking those passes and those passing lanes, and
I know.
now he's not there.
Well, we brought on
Can't do it.
Dragoose in. Let's see what he does. Udogie
Come on,
lost the ball.
Spurs.
Simmons, he's looking up for a ball. Beats the man, beats two men, almost beats three, but unfortunately loses possession.
This is what I say. We can't do it all on our own. We need teamwork here.
Yeah, but look at Man United, the way they pass it. Short, close range, accurate. This is what Carrick's done to them. He's got them doing that. They weren't doing that before.
And here's Cunha.
We just need to get to half time. You can see our heads are down. We've lost our way a bit. We just need to get to half time and regroup.
We're lucky to get behind at 1-0 at that break.
Listen, if we defend well, it'll stay at 1-0. If we don't, then obviously, like that, Jesus Christ.
Since we've been down to 10 men, that's the third corner we've given away. Scored from one of them.
How are we hanging on?
We've got 10 men.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you just sit back and take it. Against Liverpool, we said, no, we'll push you back. Mind you, though, do you know what?
But we were losing the game at that point. We are losing now, I guess.
Is there an argument to say Liverpool aren't that great?
Yeah, but, I mean...
Is there an argument to say maybe Liverpool just aren't that great and we
but it's true, but Man United, I mean, they're
in
probably...
good form.
Yeah, they are in good form, but
They're in good form.
they're not exactly the best team in the world. I would probably say they're on a similar level to Liverpool.
Bloody hell.
Send him off.
Can I just say, Paulinho,
What a defensive header from Paulinho.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Mate, he's quality.
I don't know why it's... Oh, it's a free kick as well, is it?
Yeah, foul on Vicario.
Mate, Paulinho done brilliantly there to get on that.
The thing is, right, we get the ball in their half, and there's just no options, no men. Nobody's making that run forward. No one's gambling. It's going to be a loss.
Do you think that second half against Man City was just a bit of a fluke? Because that's the best half of football we've seen most of this season.
I think Man City just let us play with it. Man City were off it. Even in the first half, they didn't get out of first gear.
Yeah, I don't think they were brilliant first half. I agree.
So I think we played a Man City team that were just completely off it on the day. Come on, that's got to be a red card. Yellow card. I'm going to be calling for red cards a lot now. Who is that? Amad Diallo. Yellow card. That's what Mourinho would be saying in the locker room. Amad Diallo, yellow card.
Intelligent. See you next Tuesday.
Exactly.
I don't think I would have taken Odegaard off, Ben. I've been thinking about it. I don't think I would have taken him off.
Oh, here we go. We caught them out, but it's going to go out. Goal bloody kick, man.
See that?
You got to get that right.
I think we should have taken Archie Gray off for a defender,
I don't even think you needed to take off anyone.
and then just. Oh, do that, yeah. Yeah. I don't think taking Odegaard off was a good idea.
5 minutes of stoppage time. I said there's no point taking off Odegaard. He's one of the only ones that can run with the ball. And that's what we need.
Why was he sacrificed though? What's the thinking? Why him? Why Odegaard? Solanke, okay, he's your only striker. Xavi's your only 10. Why?
Odegaard's your only runner.
So why-
you can't
this is what I mean.
sacrifice a runner when you've got 10 men.
I think Frank got it wrong with Odegaard coming off.
Casemiro into Amad Diallo. Well played, Vicario. Archie Gray, get it away.
Oh my God. How easy was that to get him behind
It's
us?
just too easy.
One ball over the top. That was bringing back the Ange days.
That was the Ange Postecoglou era. Come on, Tottenham. Get it to half time and we go again.
Oh,
Free kick, offside.
hell.
Just get it to half time. Get it to half time, regroup, have a conversation amongst yourselves and figure it out because currently we've lost our heads. We're just down. We're feeling sorry for ourselves. We're not
That was a great challenge from Vicario.
we're not motivated. Just need a half time chat. Maybe another sub. Maybe bring on a tell.
For who?
Well, what he should have done when
For
he
Archie.
listen, you either lose the game or you go for it.
Well, here we go. Conor Gallagher in for Javi Simmons.
Oh,
Javi Simmons to
Solanke!
Solanke.
Oh, it didn't fall.
Here's Solanke, edge of the box. Gallagher.
Oh, we've
back
messed
to
it up.
Solanke.
We've messed it up.
Come on, Dom.
If that ball dropped, man, we were in. Yeah, we blew it.
Ah, that was a chance, man.
It was a good chance. It just didn't fall for us, man. That was a bit unlucky. The ball kind of went up and then it bounced away rather than just dropping nicely.
I just think it was a poor ball from Javi.
Can you imagine the away in Old Trafford? Oh, fucking Romero. Fucking, you came out of the club, don't want him here. He don't want to be here anyway.
If I was in the away end right now, after that red card, I'll just be singing Romero's right, the border shite.
Oh, man. Do you know what? It's the thought of doing YouTube next week. Every conversation now is going to be about Romero.
Romero this, Romero
I
that.
can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to talk about Romero for another week.
The poll is now saying 60% yes.
Yeah. So it's fairly close, but not super close. Most fans think he should have got sent off, but there's a considerable amount that disagree. Well, he has been sent off, so that's the final decision, regardless of what we think. And he will get a 3-game ban, which means no Newcastle, no North London derby. Frank's got some thinking to do for some very big games coming up.
Well, it depends is that going to be violent conduct? Because if it's not violent conduct, it's only, I think, 1 game.
No, it's 3.
Is it definite 3?
Yeah, I think if you get 2 yellows and it becomes a red, that's 1 game. If you get straight red, it's 3-game ban.
People are saying 4-game ban.
Well, listen, minimum 3, right? He's going to get 3. We've got to figure out if it's going to be 4. I'm sure we'll find out by the end of the game.
God, if it's 4 games, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Michael Dawson's gone in on Romero.
Has he, yeah? What's he said?
He said, it's an absolute nightmare for Frank. It's a disaster for Frank. As a manager, you're 14th. And you're going, my captain has come out and said what he said. Now he leaves my team down to 10 men. I'm baffled as a captain. You're supposed to lead by example. You leave your team vulnerable. 10 men at Old Trafford. You're losing your captain and one of your best players. He's let his team down again today.
It's harsh, mate. But reality is that is what he's done. You know, he's got sent off after saying those words against the board. He is club captain.
I don't think that red card was one he did deliberately or one that he did with malicious. I think he went for the ball. Look, he's a tough tackler. Okay, I think the ref had it in for him from the off when he gave him a yellow when it wasn't even a yellow. Half time, 1-0 down to 10 men.
down
Up
to 10
against
men. I mean, before the red card, I know Man, you probably had the better chances, but it was a fairly even game, wasn't it? We were in the game.
I felt Spurs were in the game, but United were creating the better chances.
Yeah.
They were having the better shots.
Yeah.
But it was,
But you could see avenues where we could hurt them.
yeah, down the wings, United were struggling with us. I felt, though, that they dealt with Solanke, though. I felt that between Martinez and Maguire, they shut down Solanke. But otherwise, we were beginning to impose ourselves, but listen, that red card's turned the game now. There's no doubt about it. We're down to 10 men and we look a bit lost.
Yeah, who do you think the standout players were for Spurs in that half? For me, I thought before the red card, Paulinho, Sarr, them two were probably our best 2 players.
I think Vicario's made a couple of good saves as well.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Vicario. Sarr, yeah, definitely Sarr. Papa Sarr was having a good game. Adogie's done well.
Yeah.
Doggy's done well. Xavi's had some good passes, but not really influenced the game. Solanke's not done anything so far. Conor Gallagher's not really done much.
I think Connor actually, in the moments that we've gone forward, he's actually been involved in that. So I'll give him a bit of credit in that.
Yeah, he's not missing, but he's not influenced the game. Van de Ven's not done anything much this game.
Van de Ven.
He's having a bit of a quiet one.
Yeah, a couple of challenges in there from Van de Ven, but when you're talking about Spurs from a defensive standpoint, it was all Romero in that first half an hour. Like, he was putting in such important challenges, stepping into the midfield, being aggressive, obviously, being a bit too aggressive because he's got the red card. But since the red card, we've just had, apart from that little chance that we had at the end, it's the whole of the game has been played in our half. We haven't been able to get out at all.
Yeah, but I partly blame Frank for that because he took off Odobert. When you take off an attacker for a defender, you're basically sacrificing the attack to protect the defence.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with that is, if you concede, you're screwed because now you've got less attackers and they scored and we're screwed. So he took the risk of, right, let's just defend it on the hope they don't score. Well, they have scored, so now what? Because you've taken the attacker off. And that's the trade-off he made. He made the trade-off of sacrifice attack for defence. But if the defence is compromised and now I haven't got the attack to save me. So he's going to have to make a change to galvanise the attack, which means he's got to bring on an attacker, which then asks the question, why take off Odobert then?
I think it's absolute madness to when you're down to 10 men, to take off the only runner, pretty much, we have in that forward line. Like, that's what you need when you're down to 10 men. You need to catch them out, and you need a runner to get in behind. And Odebear's the only one likely to do that.
I agree.
It's madness.
I fully agree with you, Ben.
A couple of super chats. Hung Diggity says he has a right to go for the ball. Simple. Accidents happen. The game is gone. But I mean, you can't just say accidents happen, and if you go studs up in someone's ankle, then that's not a red card. In this day and age, it's a red card.
I think the ref had it in for Romero from the off because there was a really strong tackle Romero made. He won the ball, and he got booked. It was never a yellow in a million years. That said to me, the referee had Romero marked in his head. So some refs might have given.
Romero didn't get booked, did he? It was a doggy that got booked. It was the doggy one that got booked.
No, it was Romero. Remember, I said.
No, he gave away a foul, but he didn't get booked. It was a doggy who got booked.
He gave the free kick.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So he gave the free kick against Romero when it wasn't a free kick. So in my mind, the referee's got Romero marked. You're aggressive. When he won the ball fairly. So I think that moment earlier on, if that doesn't happen, then the ref might say, right, I'll give you a yellow, or I'll give you a yellow and let's see if VAR calls it back. But he went straight to the red. And I think it's because he had Romero marked.
Do you think that if he do you think if he does give a yellow, that VAR are turning that over?
God knows with VAR, Ben.
Yeah, literally.
God, honestly, VAR, it's a flick of a coin, isn't it?
Because the ref was like incensed, wasn't he? Straight away he took out that red card.
Yeah, we were shocked. Like, what? Red? Yeah, the ref didn't hesitate one bit.
Sharpie says, Lange and Ink say it's defo a red card. Michael Hellman says, almost like Romero wanted a red card as a dig. I mean, I thought there was something strange about Romero's reaction to the red card, because usually he's fuming when he gets sent off. This time, it looked like he didn't give a shit.
Maybe he doesn't give a shit anymore.
I thought there was something odd about it.
Maybe. Well, listen, he's come out and said what he said about the board, and then there's rumours that he's leaving in the summer. So, yeah, I guess it all adds up.
No? Lefter says, on to a relegation battle. And Lone Ranger says it's confirmed Romero's banned for 4 games.
Right, can someone explain why is it 4? What's the reason that
it
it's
must
4?
be for his second yellow card, for second red card, second straight red.
Well,
if it is 4 games, that means he's out for Newcastle, Arsenal, Fulham and Crystal Palace, back for the good game at Anfield. That is gutting, man.
Crystal Palace will be all right against, but Newcastle, Arsenal, Fulham. Fulham's away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to feel it. We're going to feel it.
So do you think Dragoshin just comes straight in the back line? I mean, we've got no choice. Danso's injured.
Well, what it means is we can't rotate anymore.
Yeah.
There's no more rotation. When's the Champions League start again, Ben?
March.
So
the Champions League will be, it's after those games.
Okay, all right.
so then we don't need to rotate. Yeah, listen. Dragoshin's got to step up. Simple. Danzo, he's out, isn't he? Oh my God.
Dragoshin is the only backup centre back, unless you want to put Janai Beifeld in or something.
He has to. Yeah, then Dragoshin has to step up.
The thing is, there's something stepping up, but he's still recovering from that ACL. You know, can you really fully put your trust in Dragoshin?
Well, then we go back to Enoch. You didn't want to sign players in January.
Yeah.
You've left us on the brink of 1 or 2 players getting injured. Means we literally have nothing. This is why we said that January window is really important.
You know how fuming I was with that Lang video? Did you watch it?
Oh, don't get me started.
You know,
It was a propaganda corporate media spin.
Yeah, like Ben Haynes sets him up for the beginning of that. So the first question was, I know January's a hard month to do business. Like, why are you even giving him the ammo, man? It's just like, hear the same shit. It doesn't matter who says it every single transfer window. And it's just like, you know, that video lasted 8 minutes, yeah? That video lasted 8 minutes because at 8 minutes you can start to put ads in videos. That's why it lasted 8 minutes, these bastards.
You're joking. They're even making money off of trying to communicate with us.
How mad is that? All right, another super chat here from, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, saying Romero has a good run, but it's time for him to go. Vuskovic and Van der Veer pair next season, please.
Vuskovic is going to Bayern Munich. I bet we sell him. I bet we sell Vuskovic. I bet we're going to sell him.
Can't sell both of them, Romero and Vuskovic.
Frank doesn't want to play young kids, right? Frank doesn't want youngsters in this
Frank
team.
won't be here next season.
Well, if Frank's here, then we are selling Vuskovic because Frank won't play the young kids. He's not interested. He's had plenty of chances to start youngsters. He's not interested. So
Well, he started Gray a lot. He started Bergvall a lot.
Gray's not a youngster.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
been at the club for 2 years.
He's still a youngster in
How old
age.
is he?
What, 19, 20?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Vuskovic is like 17.
18, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about these young ones. He's not interested. Scarlett doesn't start for us. Byfield doesn't start for us. Mikey Moore's out on loan. Vuskovic is out on loan. He's not. I don't think he's interested in these youngsters. I'm talking about the kind of academy level ones, right? Signing, look, we've signed that 19-year-old from Brazil. We signed that Japanese kid. Where's he? He's not interested.
The signing from Brazil, I mean, we signed him. The next day, we're trying to get Andy Robertson. That just tells you everything that you need to know.
This is what I mean. Not interested. So This is why I don't think Vuskovic, if he's available to come to Spurs next season, I don't think Frank.
Do you genuinely believe Frank's going to be here next season, though? Like, I just can't see it.
I think the board are going to do everything they can to keep him, but at the end of the day, results determine what you do. If we finish 15th, 16th, 17th, you can't keep him. We sacked Ange for that. Ange got sacked for finishing 17th, and he won us a trophy and gave us Champions League football. So if Frank doesn't win the Champions League, so we have no Europe next season, no trophies, and he finishes 15th, how can you keep him? Where's the fairness in that? Where's the justice in that?
Yeah, I think there's been so many opportunities to sack him this season as well, and they've stuck with it. But then again, you look at it from the other scope. It's like he's brought in so much backroom staff from Brentford. Not only will Frank need to be changed, but all these backroom staff needs to be changed. Only last week, we've brought in another physio from Brentford, which is obviously Frank's guy. So if they brought in one last week from Brentford, do they even have it in their mind that they're going to make a managerial change? Probably not.
I think they're going to keep him to the end of the summer then address it. I think fans will have a say in this as well, because the fan discontent is...
Fans are speaking in the first 5 minutes. The fans were singing Mauricio Pochettino.
Yeah, but the home games, Ben, they're booing. They're booing, and then a couple of goals, and everyone's cheering. It's all okay. It's inconsistent. By the way, people in the chat saying, "Stel, we're already playing teenagers today." Let me repeat what I said. Our academy players, that's what I'm referring to. The youngsters in our academy don't get a look in. Name me one academy player that is playing right now for Tottenham.
Well, the only one that's got a little bit of a looking is Byfield, coming on in the Champions League.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes. I'm talking, name me a player that starts for Tottenham that gets a chance. None. If we buy Gray, buy Odebert, buy Tell, players we spend 15, 20, 30, 40 million on, they play. But the ones that come through our ranks, the Mikey Moores, the Dorringtons, the Donnellys, the Scarletts, the ones we sign into the academy, like the Phillips, the Vuskovics, none of them play for Tottenham. Fact. They don't start. They might get the odd 30 minutes in a cup game or 15 minutes. None of them start for Tottenham.
But Vuskovic could be different because he was actually bought, not from the academy.
No, he was bought for the academy, but then the academy have loaned him out. He's classed as an academy player. He's classed because he was signed when he was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but he's never spent a minute in the academy, has he? He's been on loan consistently since.
Correct, but he's classed as a Spurs academy player. He was. When Paratici came, he restructured the entire academy, and he broke the wage structure so that we can sign better quality players into the academy. Phillips, Vuskovic, and one of the players were part of that. So although we bought them, they were bought for the academy. Whereas Odebert was bought for the first team. Tell was bought for the first team. Gray was bought for the first team. It wasn't the case with these other youngsters. That's what I'm referring to.
What I don't understand here is how
anything different.
The mess at Spurs right now, because I remember having a chat with you, what was it, a year or two ago when you went to see the academy, and you were like saying the academy are going in the same direction as the first team, same tactics, same this, same that. It's just like, how has there been such a breakdown in communication there where we've gone from Ange to Frank when the academy is supposed to be building up in a certain style of football?
Because Daniel Levy brought in Paratici. Paratici headhunted Simon Davies because Simon Davies worked with Vincent Kompany. They were working.
Is he still at the club, Simon Davies?
He's our academy director. Yeah.
Still, yeah.
Now, when Vincent Kompany got the job to go and become manager of Burnley, he was going to make Simon Davies his number 2. But Paratici contacted Simon Davies and said, "Don't go to Burnley, become the academy director at Spurs." So Simon Davies came to Tottenham. Kompany and Davies worked together for years at Man City. So Simon Davies came with that Man City mindset. Anyway, when I spoke to Simon Davies, he said to me, they've restructured the academy. He showed us what they've done. He showed us the coaching drills. We went out and watched and observed different age groups. And from
under 9s, 5-a-side, up to under 21s, 11-a-side. They all play a similar style, and it evolves as they go from 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 9-a-side, 11-a-side. And I said to Simon Davies, this is great that all the teams play the same way, but the first team, if it doesn't match this, then this is a waste of time. He goes, well, that's why Ange has come in, because he plays that front foot attacking football, pass it out from the back. I said, okay, what happens if Ange leaves? He goes, well, when Ange leaves, because every manager leaves, this is what he said to me. The Spurs Academy director said to me, the board have assured him that the next manager will be of that ilk. It'll be that attacking-minded manager, a De Zerbi-esque type manager. Doesn't have to be De Zerbi, but someone that plays on the front foot. So the academy structure that Simon Davies has put in continues. But what happened is the chairman that brought in Paratici stepped down. A new chairman's come in. Paratici's now left, who spearheaded Simon Davies redoing this. So the top level that promised Simon Davies in the academy what would happen, they've gone. So what should have happened is the new top level that came in should have said, right, we've seen what's established here. We're going to continue with this by who we pick as the manager and the players we've signed. But that's not what's happened now. So the academy's in a bit of a limbo because they've spent 3 years restructuring. And by the way, the academy is probably the best it's been in a very long time. We're not going to see the rewards of it.
The only way you can put that right is to get an attacking manager in this summer. That's the only way you can put it right.
Pochettino would be the ideal link for... But what we're doing, though, is we're focusing all about the academy. Tottenham will always prioritise the first team, whereas they were now moving to more connection with the academy. But Levy going, Paratici going, I wouldn't be surprised if Simon Davies goes at some point as well.
Well, look, the players are back out on the pitch now. Spurs 1-0 down here at half-time, down to 10 men as well. Let's see what happens in this 45 minutes of football.
We are better in the second half, right?
Yeah, second half Tottenham.
Do you think we can come back?
No.
Do you think we will come back?
No. I can't see it. There was a little bit of a glimmer of hope with that chance, that opening that we created with Javi and Solanke, you know, a better ball. And that could have been 1-1 going into the break, but I just can't see it. Because we're going to have to put some sort of risk in the game. And when we do that, Man United got the attacking players to exploit it.
You're right. People in the chat saying Pochettino never played the academy players. The academy back then wasn't very good.
Well, Pochettino did play the academy players. He played Bentaleb, he played Mason, he played Kane.
He played some, yeah, but the academy wasn't that good back then. The academy now at Tottenham is very good. Mark my words, we've got good players in the academy at the moment. They just need to be developed and progress into the first team.
Paulini has lost the ball. Cunha into Amad Diallo. Bruno Fernandes. And the doggy gets it away.
Look, I'll be honest with you, Ben. Whoever we bring in next, I don't believe they're going to play the academy anyway, if I'm honest, because I just don't think there's a desire from the club to develop those academy players for the first team. I think they develop the players to sell them on, to then help finance buying players that are already developed.
Well, apparently they could have got money this January for Olusesi. They decided against it.
But we did sell others. So I think the academy is just basically another form of cash generation.
Yeah.
And by the way, Chelsea do that all the time. That's what Chelsea's academy's done for years.
Sammy, can you start the clock? Casemiro. Dallo. Out wide to Mbuemo. Amad Diallo in behind. Van de Ven away. Throw into Manchester United.
What frustrates me is there's so many fans that have got no clue about academy football or how it runs or what players are doing what where, but everyone wants to slag it off. And that frustrates me so much because you really need to understand youth coaching and youth development and academy systems to really appreciate that Spurs do have some talent. I'm not saying every player is brilliant, but we've certainly got a couple of players that are better than what we see in our first team. We do.
Do you think, though, like, because academy football is... Oh, 1 second. Mbuemo, Pape Sarr has won it. academy football is very different to what it used to be, right? The physicality levels are not really there because men used to play in like the under-21s back in the day and stuff when they're coming back from injury. Now it's just very technical. Have they lost that kind of physical edge in academy football?
No, because if you've got... Hold on, Pape Sarr's gone on a mad run here. That's not a fact. No, because if you've got a really, really good 14-year-old, but you can see physically he's lacking, you will assess whether it's worth playing him in the 15s or the 16s, because technically he can handle it. He's got the intelligence to play, but physically he'll struggle, but you'll do it to deliberately develop the physical side.
Right.
So they will develop the physical side if they can see it's underdeveloped.
But the step up from the under-21s to, let's say, playing in the Premier League is a crazy jump.
The bridge from academy to first team is the hardest part of any development for any player. That is the hardest bridge. But the only way you bridge it is by giving that player lots and lots of minutes. Like, let them start games and give them a good 10 run. That's what happened to Bale. That's what happened to Kane. They got regular minutes and eventually it clicked. Now, if it doesn't click, they're not good enough.
Oh, 1 second. Here's Mbuemo. Cuts it back. Paulinho snuffs it out, but only as far as Bruno. Back stick to Shaw. 2-0 to Man United. Amad Diallo.
Offside.
Thank God for that.
Offside.
Bloody hell, man.
That was too easy. Yeah, so you'll only truly know if you give a player lots and lots of minutes.
I look at Janai Byfeld.
He's offside.
Just. I look at Janai Byfeld and he looks physically ready.
So you will only know if he can truly make the leap if you give him 10 games, Ben,
Yeah.
and not 5 minutes, 30 minutes. Give him a whole game. Give him at least a half for 10 games in a row, because you're going to have those ups and downs, and you need to continue the pathway on the dip to see if they can rise through it. Like Mikey Moore's gone to Rangers. He had an awful start. Now they're singing his name. He's scoring winners. He's getting assists because they kept playing him. And this is what Spurs have never shown the guts to do. The only reason we did it with Kane is because there was no choice. Because Soldado was not hitting the back of the net and Adebayor became a mercenary. So, but look what happened. We ended up developing the best striker in world football.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we'll keep doing it, but you'll never know unless you try it, and we just don't try it anymore. And that's why I get upset when people slag off the academy. They don't understand the pathway. But anyway, we're 1-0 down.
I'm enjoying much more talking about the academy than I am watching this game. I'll tell you that for free. Here we go. Casemiro has a crack right down the throat of Vicario.
It's all Man United, and do you know what? Man United aren't even playing with any kind of...
It's easy for them, man.
Intensity. It is.
It's easy.
Do you think we should have made a sub at half-time, Ben?
I wouldn't have mind seeing to bring on Tell, but I think he'll probably do that in about 15, 20 minutes or so. A ball up the top. Like, well, we got Solanke on his own up there. Like, what's he supposed to do? Here we go. Spurs have nicked it high up the pitch. Javi Simmons.
Play the numbers.
Back.
Play the numbers.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, it's too slow, man. He should have passed it.
Every time we get the ball in that area, we just wait too long, and then Man United back in their shape. We need to catch them out.
You see how first half Man United made that first touch pass?
Yeah.
That's coached. That is coached.
Also, this brings me back to the Odebear, because he's one of the ones that can actually make a quick, instinctive decision.
Listen, I said it. When he came off, as soon as he came off, I said, why are we taking him off? I was against it. Mm-hmm. I think we made a mistake taking Odebear off. The only good thing is, when it's 1-0, anything's possible. You can grab a late equalizer, and suddenly, at 1-1, the team with 11 men start getting nervous because they're not taking advantage of their advantage. And then they start getting nervous, and you get a bit of lift from the men with 10, but we need to get that goal. That's the key to it.
As it stands, this bloody guy is 1 game away from his haircut.
Who's that?
That Man United fan. 5 games.
Oh, did he make a bet?
This will be his fourth game. You know that Man United fan? That's not getting a haircut until United win 5 games in a row. You must know who I'm talking about.
No, who?
There's a Man United YouTuber that years ago said...
Goldbridge?
No, not Goldbridge. I can't remember his name. He said... United Strand. He said that... Strand.
Strand?
Yeah.
Or Stand?
Strand. He says he's not getting a haircut until Man United win 5 games in a row. And this was years ago, and he's got like hair like this now.
And
this will be the 4th game.
Oh my God, this guy must be quite famous then.
He's very famous. Yeah, I'm shocked how you don't know him.
No. Listen, I don't follow everything, but I mean, you do it every day, right? So you know all this stuff.
Everyone knows
for
this
five
guy.
years, he hasn't had a haircut.
I don't know about 5 years. I don't know how long it's
long
been.
time, though.
It's been a long time, yeah.
So he's got a big kind of afro.
Yeah.
Wait, I wonder how much money he saved. How much is a haircut nowadays? About, I don't know, because I don't really have much, but...
You never seen this guy?
It's been 450.
You never seen him?
Looks like Perchy.
But have you never seen him?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. This is amazing. So who have United got after us then? This might happen. It's going to be an away game, surely.
Destiny's down injured here.
They've got West Ham away next.
Oh, God.
Mate, this guy might be... You're right, he might be getting a haircut.
You didn't know about it 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm into it now. I'm into it. So his name is United Strand. That's his
The United Strand. That's his YouTube name, I think. Oh, Destiny's going off injured. Oh, my days. This is terrible. We've got no fullbacks. No fullbacks.
Oh, we're fucked.
This guy can't stay fit.
Where's the
man.
Brazilian kid? Bring him on.
Yeah, surely they have to bring him on.
They've got to bring him on. There's no one left. Down to 10. Adogi injured. Enoch don't want to buy
If
players.
they don't, they're bringing him on.
Sousa.
Yeah.
See, don't you think this is a horrible way to introduce a signing?
But needs must. There's
Away
no
at
other
Old
option.
Trafford, down to 10 men, team's not playing well, bring on a 19-year-old to save you. The poor kid's being... This is lambs to the slaughter.
It really is.
This isn't how you integrate a player. I really feel sorry for Sousa right now. If Sousa has a bad game now, I'm not going to go in on him at all because this is a horrible way to, introduce him to well, this is the real Tottenham he's gonna get to play for. But it's I feel sorry for him, man. It's an unfair way to come on.
It is, but needs must right now. What other option do you have?
There is no other option. There is no other option.
Come on, Sousa. Let's see what you're about, son.
I hope he does well.
You know, we got Spence out injured. We got Porro out injured. Now Doggy's out injured. He's going to have to start next game.
Arsenal going to rip us a new one. Do you know
Yeah,
that?
they really are.
We need our full strength squad to even give them a game.
And even then, we probably won't give him a game.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Spurs fans are still singing, which is good.
It's just like, how much can us as a fan base just consistently take? It's black eye after black eye after black eye. With
That's a
this
foul,
club,
ref.
Man.
Oh no, Sar's gone down.
Oh my God.
Sar's gone down. Why has he gone down? Did he take the block? That was nothing.
I think he's all right.
I don't understand. Okay, it was a coming.
I think he's fine, Sal.
Is he alright? Yeah, he's right. He's running.
It's just so demoralising, man.
Oh, it's a poor pass from Man United. Xavi Simons shoots. What a shot!
Oh!
That was a chance there and a cracking effort, man.
For the first time, Xavi actually takes a snapshot without like second guessing himself.
Mate,
you know
that was
what I
a
mean?
good chance. Look at this. It's not bad, man. It's not bad.
We're starving, man, when we're saying that's not bad.
Probably about 5'1", wouldn't it? Oh Lord. Okay, that's us for the second half.
Come on, Spurs! Oh, God. CJ Singh says 1,000% a red card. Stelios delusionally loyal to Kuti.
Thanks for the super chat. Come on, Spurs.
Big up Jake for the super chat as well. Says, can we lift spirits before the second half? Let's manifest a
Simmons
goal
lost the
here.
ball, Man United. Nice touch from Gallagher late off. Nice. We've got Solanke in there. Can you find him?
Ref. That's
Free
it.
kick.
Free kick.
Spurs have found a little oomph in the last couple of minutes.
Come on.
Honestly, if we can just create that one chance, we might sneak that goal, you know.
I mean, every Spurs fan will take 1-1 right now.
Oh, mate. Come on, please. Just someone just knock it in the back of the net. If we can get a goal here, then it's game on. Javi Simmons.
How many people are watching right now?
We've got 2,600.
You've had 3,500 votes on Romero. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Good cross,
Xavi
back
Simmons
post.
to the back
Heads it
post.
back in,
Palhinha.
danger. Header
Saar.
in. Can someone turn and hit? Solanke, oh, good touch. This goalie for Man United has had the easiest afternoon of his life. He's literally
He's had nothing to do.
Mate, he hasn't got mud on him. His gloves are clean. No sweat. His hair's exactly how it was at the start of the game. Oh, Cunha's... Well done, Dragusin. Dragusin had to put in a good tackle there because Cunha was about to spin him. But Man United they're just not bothered, are they? They're happy to just play slow. Let Spurs sit back.
Let's see what Sousa's got now. Up against Mbuemo.
This ain't Brazil, mate.
He's done all right there, Sousa. Come on.
He was looking for the foul
Yeah,
there.
he was,
Then he
yeah.
tried to pull it back.
This has been such a painful game since the red card, man.
They're going to shoot from edge of the box again, or they're going to lay it off. He takes a shot!
Oh.
Vicario making another save.
Straight at him.
You know when Sousa went down straight away, I just thought Richie. I was like, it's Richarlison's
Can't
cousin.
Brazilians just stay on their feet?
They just, I think in Brazil they just sell it to the refs, don't they?
Yeah, 66% people think that it was a red card now, so that poll is growing.
Yeah. I think most fans will think it's a red.
Have we had a... No, that's what I'm saying. We haven't had a corner this whole game, man.
It was split initially. Yeah, we haven't had one corner.
Here it
Vicario.
comes in. Maguire.
Oh, get up, Maguire. What is that?
Here's
Fraudulence.
Bruno.
Oh, no.
Overset
No.
from Shaw.
No,
Dallo.
no. What a
Good
save, Vicario again. Vicario's having a good game. I hope he keeps it up.
Yeah, he's kept us in this game at times, hasn't he? That save with the fingertips at the end of the first half.
Yeah, from the Casemiro header.
Yeah.
Class.
Martinez is just standing there with the ball, with the foot over the ball. It's just like no pressure whatsoever from Spurs players.
I think
They do realise we're losing here, yeah?
I think we've given away a free kick. I think the tactic is just sit back, absorb pressure, and hope we get the ball at the other end once every kind of 8-9 minutes, and maybe we get something. I don't know.
Van der Ven's got to be careful there. Did you see that? He had his arm completely around Maguire.
Ali McCoy is screaming, saying it's a penalty to Man United.
Yeah, very well could be. Look at this.
Nah, not for me. It was brief. I think he was... If he held for another couple of seconds, maybe, I'd say, yeah.
Probably is a penalty, you know that. Probably is.
Bruno in.
No! Out!
Shaw. Oh, is that a handball?
No, it's not a handball. How can you give a handball when it's smashed that quickly?
Van der Ven again.
Nah, it's never a penalty, man. It's like 4 yards out from the player. It's rattled 100 miles an hour.
We need to get the ball down the flanks and play for a corner here. That's our only
Well,
way.
he needs to bring on a winger then.
Get Matisse Tell on.
There's no wingers on the pitch.
Get Tell on. Get Tell on. Take Archie Gray off.
I've just got a question for all the Man United fans in the chat. Where were they when we played them in Bilbao?
Exactly. When it mattered, Spurs won. Look, they haven't beaten us since 2022, so I know it's a big moment for them.
This is their cup final, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's their cup final.
We've been dying to beat Spurs for so many years now. 2022, we're in 2026, people.
Oh my God, Dallow's bloody beating our last man. United are in again. Bruno squares it back. He's doing freaking Rabona crosses, man. What are we doing?
We're just letting them take the piss out of us, man.
He did the Lamella.
Bruno ain't got nothing on Lamella.
That's a quality Rabona cross, though.
Yeah, straight into the arms of Vicario, though.
Do you know, when I was a kid, I tried that and I kicked the back of my ankle.
Out for 6 months if you had the Spurs medical team.
I'd never tried it again.
Did you trip up?
Mate, I was in pain. You know, like, keep going till you learn. I was like, nah, I'm all right. I'll just kick it normally.
What position did you play still?
Right of the bench, left of the bench. I was a right winger, but then I don't know how I ended up becoming a 6, and I loved it.
Okay.
I loved the 6 is such a great role to play, man, because you get to see the whole pitch in front of you.
Yeah.
You can go left, right, middle. I enjoyed it.
Conor Gallagher has given away a free
What was your
kick.
position?
I was mainly on the wing or a striker.
Striker, yeah.
Mainly on the wing, though.
Were you golden boots?
Not really.
Nah.
I like playing on the left. I'm right-footed, but I like playing on the left wing and cutting inside.
All right. Is that so you can shoot or?
Yeah. I like a good nutmeg.
Oh, mate, you love a nut. Do you know there's always that kid that would say nuts before he nutmegged you? And it made it even worse when he did it. Because he even warned you.
All right, here we go. Fernandez. Oh, bloody hell.
Poor cross from United, but it's been defended well and it goes out for a throw.
Look, United have been pretty shit in this second half, let's be honest. They've been the better side, but...
This is what I was saying to you. They're not even trying.
Yeah.
It's almost as if... This game is so flat.
No intensity, no energy from either team to score another goal. It's just Spurs are happy to sit back and United are happy to just keep the ball slowly, passing, keeping possession.
I think since the red card, we've been in their half twice. Oh,
United
come on!
got through, it's pinballing everywhere, it's a throw into United. It's weird because against Liverpool, man, we were all over them when we went down a man. We were all over them. It's just, is it because United are better? Is it because we were just better on that day? I don't, you try and make sense of it.
You can't make sense of it, mate. This is Tottenham Hotspur.
I'll tell you what, though, Ben. If it stays 1-0, I wouldn't write off a 1-1, you know. I really wouldn't. All it needs is one header, one shot.
We can't get out of our half.
One good break. But all it needs is one.
We don't have anyone to break, though. That's the problem.
I agree, but football's like that, you know.
United will kick themselves if this ends up as 1-1. And they're in behind us, trouble for Tottenham. Edge of the box. And Vicario goes down and makes the save. Spurs live again.
Can we just mount an attack, man? All I'm asking for is an attack.
Would you rather lose 1-0 or lose 3-0 trying to get the equaliser?
Lose 3-0 trying to get the equaliser. What's the difference at the end of the day? A loss is a loss. We need points. Let's go give it a go at least.
I agree. I don't care about vanity. 1-0, 3-0, it's 0 points.
Yeah.
Because some people would rather lose 1-0 than not 3-0 trying to win it.
At least if we give it a little bit of a go, we've got a chance in the game.
Yeah. You got to try, haven't you? Here's Sousa on the ball.
Look at that. Kept the ball once again, Sousa.
Possession.
Van de Ven. Radu Dragusin. Out wide to Archie Gray.
He's not done much this game.
We've got a back four of Gray, Dragoshin,
Oh, poor
Sousa,
pass. Spurs are putting themselves in
and Van
trouble.
der Ven.
United are in
What
now.
is going
this
on?
is danger. And they're in again. Too easy.
Offside. That was so easy.
But that's just sloppy out the back from Tottenham. When you're down to 10 men, you cannot do this.
Is this offside?
Vicario straight to them, man. Yeah,
Yeah, he's offside.
there.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, he was.
Mind you, yeah, he is.
Vicario, though, man.
Fucking shit. Absolute dog shit that was.
Praising him a minute ago.
But that's Vicario Lover, isn't it? Shot stopping, he's a magician. Distribution, he's a clown.
Yeah.
It's Vicario Lover. He'll save you, and then he'll just give them a chance.
68 minutes on the clock. Come on, Spurs. Show a bit of ambition in this game.
Again, Solanke bullied by Maguire. Again.
Solanke's had barely a touch this game, hasn't he?
I mean, the only thing I'd say is he's had no service. Look at this. We can't keep the ball, man. We cannot keep the ball. It's not a foul.
How is that a foul? He's shielding the ball. Where do you want our player to go? Where do you want Connor to go? Just like stand there. You've got to put some pressure on the ball.
Frank's got the tactics board out.
I've been massively disappointed with Cochrane.
But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, though.
He was meant to be developing young players. That's what he was renowned for. Oh, Spurs getting sloppy at the back again. Van der Ven's trying to clear it up. And we've played it out well. Can we keep it? Sousa beats the man. Go on, Sousa.
Sousa.
Oh, Sousa's still going.
Go on, Sousa.
He's gone all the way up the flank.
Ah,
Just couldn't get the crossing, but promising.
done well. You've got to get back now, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bloody, I thought he was pulling
I
out the
know.
red there
I
for a
thought,
second.
Jesus Christ, man. Not another red. Can't lose Paulinho. Because he went in two-footed, look.
Nah, that was... Oh.
That's what I mean.
Nah, studs on the ground. Studs on the ground.
Freaking hell, man. Imagine that. Mind you, if we go down to 9 men, then we might do the Liverpool.
Yeah, you never know.
Then it's on.
I tell you what, Sousa up the flank, he's not scared to drive forward, is he?
He had no choice, though, did he? Given he had no options, no Spurs man with him. He had to just drive. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Sousa's
Amad
skinned.
Diallo.
Gets back.
Corner to United.
Sousa got skinned well easily, but he did recover.
He recovered, yeah.
He did recover.
He recovered, but he was still able to get the shot off.
Do you know what he looks like, Ben, already?
Oh, don't.
He looks like another defender.
I thought you were going to say, yeah.
Go forward, but can't defend. Another one. He's another porter. Like, get out the field. Doesn't defend.
Could you imagine we get another one? Do you know what? Losing Spence is such a blow, man. That for me is the killer.
Well, Frank said he was touch and go for this game, so you'd imagine he should be back for the next
we
game.
need him back. Oh, no.
No!
Losing Spence, because he can actually defend as well.
Here's Bruno Fernandes out on the left-hand side. Thinks about the cross. He does it.
Good.
And Sarr gets it away.
Look, not one Spurs player up there to put pressure.
Come on, Connor!
Poor touch
Spurs have won it on the halfway line.
from the butcher.
Gallagher
Spurs have got a 3-on-2.
out to Javi Simmons.
You've got to square it! No! Xavi, the other way, man!
Gallagher was free, man.
I know, why didn't he free the ball? Oh, that's the chance. That was the chance. What a terrible touch from Martinez, man, to gift us as well. I can't believe we didn't make more out of that.
Spurs have a throw-in. Looks like Sesko's coming on.
Here we go.
Dragoshin is going to put in a long throw-in here. Maybe Spurs can buy a bit of a corner from this. Here we go. Dragoshin with the long throw. Oh, it's in the box. Oh.
Dragusin looks like a drug dealer, you know that? If he wore a long black leather jacket and drove like a 5-year-old BMW.
With some shades on.
Yeah.
Simmons, crossfield ball, trying to find Paulinia, but it's going to go out for a throw-in unless Paulinia can save this. No, just gives possession, and he's rolled into the advertising hoardings.
And nearly trips over one of the cones on the way up. Imagine getting injured by tripping over a cone.
I completely agree with this, man. Give Tell a chance. Get Tell on the pitch. We need someone to drive.
You can see what Frank's trying to do. He's just trying to stay in the game. He's not interested. He's just trying to stay in the game. He's hoping United don't get the second. That's his tactic. Otherwise, he would have done it by now.
I'm waiting to die here.
Well, it all depends on whether United get the second or not. If United get the second, then Frank's tactic was wrong. If they don't, then his tactic, you'd say, was probably right.
Well, Spurs just don't look threatening.
No, we don't. Cunha's coming off for Man United and Tesco's coming on. Oh, good touch from United, edge of the box. They get through. Vicario comes out, smothers the ball.
It's a lovely pass from Mbuemo there.
This started doing back heels in the bloody box.
Yeah, back heels, Rabona crosses, just taking the piss.
Whilst it's 1-0, we're still in it. Van der Ven is going all the way.
Go on,
He's
Mickey.
beat once,
Go
he beats
all the
two,
way,
he's
son.
going
Go
again.
on, Mickey.
Mickey's driving.
Ref.
And he's fouled. He's fouled. Blatant foul.
Oh, big Mickey.
No yellow card? No? No? Okay.
Nah,
That's
he's,
nice.
he's in a red shirt, mate. If that was Romero, that would probably have been the sending off. All right, here comes Sesko for Cunha. They're going to have a big target man up there now.
Sesko's quite a big lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's big.
Benjamin Šeško coming on for Cunha. I'm not sad to see Cunha come off, I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
I've got no issue with him
But
coming off.
why aren't we making a change?
I've told you. Frank is going to just keep us in the game at 1-0 and hope that we get the equaliser.
I get that, but you still need to make a change, man. Like, you can't go on with like this.
Maybe he makes a change with 10 minutes to go because that's when he's going to be desperate to get
All
the
it is
equaliser.
luck that Man United haven't scored. It's not like tactical genius to keep us in this game.
It's Frank, isn't it?
Javi Simmons going to put the ball into the box.
Goal now, and that'll definitely rattle United. Free kick,
Comes
it's a good
in.
one. It's cleared by United with ease, though. And they smash it out.
Oh, my
and
God.
they break. It's a race.
Souza.
Souza done really well there. It was in a one-on-one race with... was that?
Ahmad.
Ahmad. Tell you what, he beat him. Spurs now.
That's it. Come
Getting
on.
The ball in the midfield.
Come on, play it. You need quick, incisive decisions, Tottenham. Can't be dawdling on the ball. Here's Sarr.
Poor pass. Poor pass.
Oh, Javi.
He's nutmegged Maguire, but then he slipped, and now United can break, and here they come down the flank. Souza's out of position, but Van der Ven's there. No worries with Van der Ven, and here they go again. They've broken past us. Ball's in the box. Brilliant defending from Dragusin, man. I'll tell you what, if Dragusin didn't block that, they were in. There was a ball going in right to Tesco's feet. Oh, we've given it away again in midfield. What are we doing? What the fuck? We literally just booted it straight back to them.
There's just no plan. There's no plan whatsoever.
Why just panic kick it out when you can just play a simple pass to a Spurs player?
Mainu, Casemiro, back to Kobe Mainu, Bruno Fernandes. I mean, they just got all the freedom of everywhere just to play it around. Look at this. No pressure on these Man United players whatsoever. Casemiro, they're at walking pace, just passing it around.
United probing.
We're playing like we're 1-0 up.
Spurs are containing them though. Oh, they're in again. Right edge of the box. This is dangerous. Squares in, and it's cleared by Pape Sarr. This is Man United's 7th or 8th corner. God knows, I've lost count. Another corner kick.
And here's Matisse Tell, Yves Bissouma and Randall Kolo Muani. A triple change for Tottenham Hotspur. Who's going off? Who is going off, do you reckon? Your guess is as good as mine.
I think he's going to take off Xavi. I think he's going to take off
Gray, maybe.
Conor Gallagher for Basuma.
I think he might take off Palini, you know.
Take off Gallagher or Palini, yeah. He'll take off one of them. That's a good
Go on,
ball.
we'll get on to him, Souza. Here's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, don't back off him. Oh, no. Don't let him turn. Good skills. Here we go again. We back off. They come again. Luke Shaw's got the ball edge of the box. He's going to look for that ball out wide, isn't he? You know he is. There he is, yep.
Casemiro. A square pass to Bruno. He's going to take a shot. Straight down the throat of Vicario. Safe hands. And he bowls it out quickly. And here's Archie Gray. Looks like Archie and Souza have switched flanks. Sarr. Palhinha. Palhinha to Dragusin. Dragusin thought about the pass to Souza, but now he's just standing on the ball. Palhinha. Sarr. Van der Ven. Does anyone want to run off the ball? Does anyone want to make any movement? Gray. Van der Ven.
Isn't it funny that we're going to bring on Basuma, a player Frank doesn't want? But
Yeah.
we're so desperate for players.
I know. He started the last 2 games.
You can't write this shit.
Vicario trying to find Souza. He loses out. Dragusin kicks it, and it's a throw into Manchester United. Souza's been hit in the face. He's trying the Brazilian shithousery to get a man sent off. Come on.
Oh, you Richie in disguise. Oh, you Richie in disguise. Ooh.
Did he elbow him in the face there?
We need to see from the front.
Nah, there's
Nothing in it. He's done a Richie. He's doing the Richie. Alan McCoy's on there.
So Solanke off.
We've taken off a goal scorer for someone who doesn't score. Gallagher for Tell. Wow.
So Gallagher, Solanke and Palhinha off.
So from being really defensive to no defence now.
All right, I'm down. 10 minutes to go. Let's go and get a goal.
I did say he's going to wait for 10 minutes when he has to now get the equaliser and he'll go for it. Let's hope it works. Whilst it's 1-0, anything's possible, people. You never know. This is either going to end up 2-0 or 1-1.
Frank's giving it the use your heads, Tottenham.
Believe. Believe.
Go on, go on, go on.
Oh, he's won it back. Can we... we needed to win that second ball. Freaking nice, a hard pass.
Oh, and here come
Mbeumo
Manchester
now.
United
He's up
again,
against Van
Brian
der
and
Ven. He's not going to
Mbeumo.
beat Van der Ven. He's not going to beat Van der Ven. He's
beat
beating
Van der Ven.
Wow. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Kobe Mainu. Dallo. In the
Dangerous
box.
cross!
Sesko. Fernandes. 2-0. Just as soon as you make those changes.
Thomas Frank, your tactics stink. Thomas Frank, your tactics stink, mate. This is what we said. It's either going to be 2-0 or 1-1. And he took the risk and it's backfired.
Game, set and
He
match.
got it wrong.
Game over.
His second half tactics were too negative. Had it stayed 1-0 to see what happens with the subs, we could say, right, it was a bit of a smart move, but it hasn't. You got it wrong. And that's how you're judged as a manager, isn't it? Results. Results will decide
Kind of, we managed to stay in the game, and as soon as you make the changes, the goal gets given. Ridiculous. Oh, he's offside. If Sesko got a touch there, he's offside.
No, look, he's on. I think he's onside.
No, I think he's off. Only if Sesko got a touch, though.
He got the touch. Tesco got the touch.
He's onside. Tesco got the... Tesco. Sainsbury's got the touch. Oh, fuck me, man. I think they're going to give it because Sesko got the touch.
No, I think if Sesko gets the touch, then he's off. Only then he's offside.
No, I think that...
Ah, it's given.
Oh, not even a VAR. Just straight to a goal. Oh my God, the ball's still on. Didn't even realise. Well, what do you want Moani and Tell and Basuma to do now, Frank? Let's sing Pochettino's name again.
Just bring him home, man. Just.
Oh no, they're not.
Here's Brian and Buemo.
Are the Man United fans singing a different song?
Let me tell you.
They've changed the song. Guys, are the Spurs fans singing His Magic You Know, or are the Man United fans singing a song that sounds like it?
No, their Carrick song is the same tune.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Carrick, you know. It's
Carrick,
hard
you
to
know.
believe it's not Scholes.
Yeah, because it sounded like the
Pochettino song, but then I thought it's so loud, it can't be that many fans.
Yeah, it's Carrick's song.
I think it's fair to say it's game over. I don't think we come back now.
Mate, it's been game over since they scored, let's be honest.
1-0, you never know, Ben.
I know, but just like the way we've managed the game, it's been game over.
I know, but I'm trying to be positive so that I don't get called toxic. I'm trying. Oh, they're in
Here
again.
we
This could
go.
be really bad for Tottenham. Luckily, that final ball didn't land. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. What are we doing? Please. Tottenham, please. What are we doing? Ben, what are we doing?
Don't know what the fuck we're doing. This is just the shambles, mate.
Oh, my God, man. What are we doing? We gave that ball away because you didn't want to clear it. Come on, Tottenham. Freaking wake up. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Play on. Well done, ref.
This is just so depressing, man.
Listen, at the end of the day, you know when fans say to me, oh, still, I can see green shoots, I can see green shoots. I said, no, you're just easily pleased. You get fed crumbs and you think you're eating steak.
This is the life of a Tottenham fan.
Because we have a couple of games where we attack for like 30, 40 minutes, you think there's green shoots. It's a nonsense. There's green shoots when you win games. When Spurs put 3 points on the board, let's talk about green shoots, because that's what the game's about. Performances are good, but if you don't get the points, who cares about the performance? You've got to get both. But right now, we need
true,
points.
but at the beginning of the
need
season,
points.
when we were getting the points, everyone was like, oh, it's not green shoots because we're not playing well enough and it's not sustainable.
And it wasn't sustainable.
Yeah, 100%. So it's not just about results and it's not just about performances. You need to merge the two together.
You do, but when you're this close to the relegation zone,
Yeah.
It
At
is
this
just
stage,
about
yeah,
3 points,
At
isn't
this
it?
stage, yeah. But when you go 10 man after half an hour, you need to try something different.
I come back to the Odebert sub. I don't
Yeah.
think that made sense. And Buemo! Whoa! Over the crossbar. Could have been free.
But you know what? Even
Spurs are on the back ropes. They're not going to get back in this game, and it's whether or not United score 3 or 4 now. That's the reality.
yeah, even if Odegaard didn't get taken off, we'd probably still lose the game.
No, but at least we would have had an attacking outlet then.
Yeah, I
At
agree.
least there's something there to, you know. But you're right, it probably would have been the same. But we'll never know now.
We never know. We only know what has happened. And he took him off. Second half, we just parked the bus, hoping that we could get to the last 10 minutes to then go for it, which has completely backfired. The tactics Frank went with have completely backfired.
Here comes Archie Gray, loses the ball.
You see, as a manager, you don't earn your money when things are going your way. It's when things don't go your way, what can you do? And that's where we've come unstuck. Man United making a triple sub.
Mazraoui, Ugarte, and Xerxes.
Squirtsy. Yeah, this is done, guys. It's all over.
People in the chat saying Stelios Kostas. I mean, I wish I was on the pitch or in the dugout to manage the team.
Yeah, I wish you could have done a Rabona pass, mate.
I mean, I chose to make the subs.
But we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down, right?
It's my fault.
We're 1-0 down, right? The whole game has been played in our half.
Yeah.
It's like, why wait until the 80th minute to make a change? I just don't get that.
Because that was his tactic, and his tactic has proven to be wrong. He deliberately tried to stay in the game as long as he could, and then wait to the death to then go for it. But by
But
doing
you could see, we were waiting to just give away a goal.
and that's what happened in the
We were
end.
lucky that they got a goal at that point.
You can see that. I can see that. I'm just commentating on what I think Frank's done.
Yeah.
And the fact is, what he tried to do has backfired. I would not have done what Frank did. But then again, you know, we don't get paid £8 million a year to manage Tottenham.
It's mad. The third highest paid manager in the Premier League, Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
Look, let's have it right. Do you know what? We'll discuss after the game because we're going to have our little chat. Romero's sending off has definitely impacted proceedings.
Yeah. We were well in the game at 11v11.
Yeah, we were.
Well in the game.
Yeah.
I hope there's not a lot of stoppages here. Just put us out of misery, man. Nicholas Walker with the super chat says, let's just win the Champions League and get this piss poor season done. I mean, it won't be a piss poor season if we win the Champions League.
I don't see us winning it.
To be fair, though, at this stage of the season, you didn't see us winning the Europa League either.
I didn't, but I just look at some of the teams in the Champions League and I don't see how we get past Arsenal, Inter, Liverpool, 2 legs with 1 leg at Anfield. I never fancy it. PSG, they've already beaten us. So I just think there's 4 or 5 teams, if we play them, we definitely go out. And then there's another 3 or 4 teams that I think it's going to be very difficult against. I think we can beat Galatasaray over 2 legs. Atletico Madrid, I don't fancy that. And the other team is Bruges. At their ground, they'll be good, but our ground, I think we can have them. So if we get Bruges or Galatasaray, I think we can go through. If we get Atletico, I think we're out.
What about Juventus?
They're weird, Ben.
They're on form, though.
They are on form, but they're also weird. I don't know about Juve. That's a weird one. I played Moani in that game. He had something to prove.
The only games he does well in, doesn't he?
Yeah, I played Moani against
And
Juve.
here's Sousa once again. Go on, take a drive, Sousa. Oh, he's kept the ball again, Sousa. He's done all right, Sousa, since coming on. Van der Ven, Javi, Bissouma, Javi, Dragoshin, out to Gray. Gray down the line to Javi, back heel into the face of Kobe Mainu. And back off Javi, it's a throw into Manchester United. We're into the last 10 seconds of the 90.
So we've had 36% possession, XG 0.47. Shots, we've had 6 shots all game, 1 on target, no corners. Our passing is so low. Accuracy of our passing is not too good. Stats wise, we've not had a bad game actually. Just it's not been good. Oh, he's spun him completely.
5 minutes added on. Bruno into the box, goes for everyone. Amad Diallo picks it up, plays it back to Dallo. Dallo to Xerxes. Bruno.
Oh, good clearance.
Surprised the ref hasn't given a corner there.
I'll let you into a secret.
Go on.
You know, before the game when you said to me, "Still, what's your prediction?" I said, "I don't want to answer." I knew we'd lose today. I knew it.
Well, seeing as you didn't want to give an answer, I kind of got a small inkling.
I never thought we'd go and beat Man United today. Unfortunately.
The reality, though, we just never know because we were well in the game at 11v11, man.
I just feel Carrick's on a roll and he's got them passing the ball the right way. Like if you look at the game as a whole, the way Man United pass the ball is completely different to Tottenham. We get into the final third. There's no quick passing. There's no one-touch passing.
Too much hesitation, man.
Ben, the only time all game we did something quick, one touch, was when Simmons took that really good shot. Otherwise, we've never done it. United have been doing it the whole game.
Yeah.
And I think Carrick's come in and he's got them playing that way. And Frank will always go back to his default of, when in doubt, defend.
When in doubt, hoof it out.
And we're just a more defensive-minded team. Once in a while, we get a little bit of attack in a couple of games here and there, but overall, we're a defensive-minded team.
Yeah.
And I just don't think.
So here's a stat for you, Stel. Spurs have won 1 game in their last 10. 5 of those games have been against the bottom 5 teams. Or bottom half of the table.
Ben, we don't win games of football. That's why I don't buy into this green shoots nonsense. When people say green shoots, I see positives. I don't, because you got to win games. If you're not winning games, what are you doing?
2 wins in our last 15.
That's awful, man. Ange got sacked for this shit. Ange got sacked for all of this stuff.
You know, before today, we actually had 2 more points than at this stage last season. How mad is that?
Well, we're currently 2 points up from last year. So it's no difference then. We haven't gone up, we haven't gone down, we've stayed the same.
Yeah, well, we're 2 points better off, but yeah, it's more or less the same. Bruno Fernandes, man of the match. Come on, just put us out of our misery, people.
It's true, end this shit. It's been a disaster for Tottenham today, absolute disaster. Let's have a quick look at the... So I'm just looking at the table. Spurs are 14th. If Palace get a draw, they go above us. If Leeds United get a draw, they go above us.
Leeds
if not,
played last night, they won.
oh, so they're equal with us. All right. Oh yeah, 25. Yeah. So Palace can go above us.
So Leeds played Nottingham Forest last night, so nobody else can go above us apart from Palace.
So if West Ham win, they can close the gap to 6.
Yeah.
And that
West Ham, you know who they're playing?
Who?
Burnley.
The way I look at it is this: if West Ham United close it to 6, we are in a relegation battle. If it goes to 6, that is relegation territory now, because that's 2 games.
Yeah.
So
And we got Newcastle and Arsenal next too.
and that's why it's a relegation battle, because you don't expect us to win both.
Here's Matisse Tell. Nothing.
Listen, all eyes on West Ham. Are they playing today? Let's have a look.
West Ham Burnley is today, yeah, I think so.
All eyes on West Ham versus Burnley. See, if you're West Ham now, you're motivated to go out there and really give it your best.
They kick off now in half an hour.
All eyes on West Ham Burnley. If West Ham win, we're in a relegation battle. There's no doubt about it. And that's alarming, because you don't see a way out. We've got to find out if Udogi's injury's long term, or if it's just a little knock for today and that's it.
Here's Amad Diallo, last attack of the game.
Is this the nail in the coffin? Bruno dinks it.
Oh, that's awful from Sesko. That is awful. He had so much time, didn't he?
Wow. Just wow.
Game over.
Good.
Manchester United 2, Tottenham 0. The referee has finally put us out of our misery. It's been absolutely shocking since the red card on 30 minutes from Romero. We'll be back on the post-match reaction and fan show, where it is your chance to have your say. But I'm so happy that's over. I've been dying for that game to be over for about 45 minutes now, maybe even longer. But it is what it is, people. We'll see you on the next stream. If you stick around on this link, you'll be redirected there. Go and subscribe to Stelios on the Spurs Corner as well. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.
Come on, Spurs.